KINA Sports. Trojan basketball is on the air. This is Countdown to Tip-Off for Southeast of Saline basketball on KINA Sports. Coming up, you're going to get a full preview of area games, analysis on this matchup, and keys to a Trojan win. Now let's head to the gym for Countdown to Tip-Off right here on KINA.
Teams back at home for back-to-back nights in league play. They will start tonight against Republic County. Hi, and welcome into the Purple Palace here on the campus of Southeast of Saline High School. My name is Devin Haney, along with Francis Flax, also Big Sam Purdy, producing and engineering, and Brian Dennett giving us that live stream video free of charge on SalinaPost.com. We will bring you a doubleheader of Southeast of Saline basketball here on KINA and also online on Salina Post. Southeast of Saline on the road against Beloit. They were swept. But then while sunsets happened, Southeast of Saline on the girls' side, 45-37. The boys also played a low-scoring game against the number one team in the state of Kansas, but eventually took their loss as well, now slipping to 7-8. The girls, on the other hand, they're still 10-5. Very strong record so far, winning 2-1 on all of their games so far, 67% winning percentage. But again, we keep going back to that sub-state standings where Southeast of Saline will host the semifinals and the finals. And Southeast still cannot leave any games unattended. They have to get all the wins that they can in order to maybe host a first-round game. Right now, Southeast of Saline at 10-5 on the girls' side. They are currently sitting in the 5 seed of that sub-state, in jeopardy of maybe going on the road to play their first-round game. For Southeast of Saline, a big game here tonight, and really a must-win for Southeast on the girls' side. They're playing a Republic County squad that comes in mired in a 60-game losing streak. So they look to get off and get another victory here tonight. It's one thing we've talked about with Shauna Smith's squad. Her teams do not lose 2 in a row typically. They have not done that since December of 2020. When we come back here on Countdown to Tip-Off, we'll dig more into the game on Tuesday night, flashback to see what really happened there with Southeast of Saline and the Beloit Trojans as Southeast lost on the road. We'll also get you prepped for this one, get to know the Lady Buffs a little bit as well. It's Countdown to Tip-Off, and it's brought to you by our friends at L&L Advisors. Advice is good all year round, not just during open enrollment time. Contact the boys at L&L Advisors. They will be more than happy to help you. They have 2 locations in Salina, one off Crawford and Roach over by Salina Stadium, another one in Salina Central Mall right next to Joann's Fabrics, and their 3rd location is in downtown McPherson. L&L Advisors, a proud supporter of athletes and students at Southeast of Saline, and a sponsor of Countdown to Tip-Off as we get you ready for a doubleheader of Southeast of Saline basketball right here on KINA.
Are you looking for a local brokerage firm to help you with your Medicare, life insurance, and annuities? L&L Advisors is the #1 local Medicare supplement and insurance specialist. Medicare can be confusing. Let the experts at L&L Advisors help make sense of it. Stop by one of 3 locations in Salina or McPherson and speak to an agent about the needs of your family. L&L Advisors, main office at 717 Roach right off Crawford and in the Central Mall Salina and downtown McPherson. Based on honesty and trust, contact L&L Advisors today.
Okay, Coach, thank you for your breakdown on your offense and defense. Now here's Winnell Garrettson, your real estate coach for buying and selling.
Hi, fans. It's Winnell Garrettson from SalinaHomes.com, and I'm here to coach you up in your real estate game plan. Now is a great time to list your house, land, or investment. Or if you're in the buying mood, I'd love to help you find just the right real estate opportunity for you. And as always, go Trojans.
Buy or sell, call Winnell at SalinaHomes.com.
Frisbee Construction is a service organization for the commercial grain industry dedicated to giving you the best in planning, the best in quality, and the best of workmanship, and overall the best value for your dollar since 1949. Frisbee Construction specializes in new construction as well as remodel and repair of grain handling facilities throughout the Midwest. Frisbee Construction Company in Gypsum has emergency crews available as needed. For more information, go to frisbeeinc.com.
Maybe you don't play quarterback or make the highlight reel. Maybe you're not a high school athlete anymore. But just like an athlete, you can get first-class orthopedic care from Salina Ortho. Their doctors and staff strive to get you back to an injury-free, pain-free life as quickly as possible. Saline Ortho has a doctor on call 24/7 for all orthopedic injuries. So next time you're injured, trust the experts at Saline Ortho. Your voice, your choice, past, present, and future. See them online at salineortho.com.
This is Trojan Basketball on KINA.
Welcome back here on Countdown to Tip-Off. Getting ready for a doubleheader of Southeast of Saline basketball. Again, once the action gets going, you can lock it in right now on SalinaPost.com. Live stream video of Southeast of Saline and Republic County. And that is brought to you by our friends tonight at Salina Septic Service. Cole and Callie and the whole gang there. Salina Septic Service, ready to provide service for you. Have a lot of great deals on their website. If it's septic service that you've been needing, maybe even putting off a little bit, don't do that. It's not a good idea. There are some really great money-saving coupons right now at SalinaSepticService.com. Go visit them and get that service scheduled today. Looking back at Tuesday night, Beloit beat Southeast of Saline on the girls' side. 45-37 was the final score. And when I give you that final score, it's just an 8-point spread. Southeast of Saline on the girls' side, they didn't do themselves any favors in this game. They started out down 11-0 in this contest as we bring in Francis Flax now. And, Coach, as I say that, you're down 11-0 right out of the gate. You end up losing by 8. You get this game as close as 7 a couple of different times. Man, you take out the beginning of that game, and I know it's easy to say, but that's our job, right? You take out that 11-0 deficit, that game was pretty darn competitive.
Yeah, it was very competitive. Like you said, Beloit just hit us.
Yeah.
And we didn't hit back.
Yeah.
That was the deal.
That's a great way to put it, yeah.
Yeah. They smashed us in the mouth, and we didn't smash them back until they had that lead. And then, then it finally dawned on us that, hey, if we didn't want to sit back and watch them do what they want to do, they're going to kick our behind. And as it turned out, it was a good contest. And like you said, it was even except for the beginning.
And that start, we also have to kind of look at that too, because you would envision a start like that, maybe a couple early turnovers, gave Beloit some breaks, but that really wasn't the case. Beloit got Southeast of Saline back on their heels offensively. Southeast of Saline was forced to take some outside shots that didn't go down. Beloit limited them to one chance to score, and then they went and scored themselves. Southeast only had 8 turnovers in this game. It wasn't a sloppy game.
No, it was not a sloppy game. And you look at both games, the boys and the girls, the difference is we're having trouble scoring on both squads.
Yes.
Especially from the perimeter. We can't seem to score from the perimeter right now.
That really kind of sank in with Southeast of Saline after the holiday break, and especially for the girls' side, they have just really struggled. They went through the Sterling tournament like that, probably cost them the title game as far as being able to hit a shot from the outside, and as you go along, tape produces more scouting reports, and people are seeing how to challenge this team. And right now, it's just kind of let them shoot from the outside and don't really get too stretched out defensively. Rebound after one shot and then go run your offense and outscore them. And the games, to your testament, Coach, they've been low scoring. When Southeast of Saline does get beat, they're only giving up 45 points, and that's in line with their average, but they only score 37.
That's both teams right there.
When we come back on Countdown to Tip-Off, it's brought to you by L&L Advisors. We'll dig in a little bit more to this Republic County Lady Buff squad. They've had their struggles lately as well. We'll look at them. We'll also get you ready with starters and the tip as we get ready for a Thursday night doubleheader of Southeast of Saline basketball right here on KINA.
You poured your heart and soul into the holidays. Then you poured everything else down the drain. Now a bit of post-holiday depression and that terrible, horrendous smell. What is that? That is your septic system backing up into your home, drains, and lives. If you haven't had your septic system pumped out and cleaned in the last 3 years, you are asking for trouble. Call Salina Septic Service today, and we'll make sure you're ready for all things that need to drain. And stay there. Salina Septic Service. Call us today before it's too late.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories. Everything to bling out your ride in one place, including top quality lift kits, wheels and tires, bumpers, Jeep accessories, fender flares, bed covers, bed liners, step bars, even custom painting. Knopf Auto is the and soil dealer and has many synthetics and filters in stock. Visit Knopf Auto on Facebook for specials, great ideas, and let them make your truck stick out in a crowd. Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories, supporting the southeast of Saline Trojans.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Saline.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
Back here at Southeast of Saline Gymnasium, pretty quiet around the facility today. It's just kind of a consolidated night of basketball. They're playing the old traditional format, as I call it, where the girls' varsity game will go on the same time as the boys' JV, and then vice versa. When the boys' varsity play, the girls' JV will play. So school wasn't even opened up until about 5 o'clock today. After school, it got locked down and had a little cleaning, get ready for some basketball, and then we did not having the typical JV game before. Let's look at these Republic County girls. This is a team that, man, you're just looking for a positive note with these girls. They're playing their tails off. Their effort is great. They're just not great as a team right now, and they don't really have any great individuals. When you look at this team, they are on a 60-game losing streak, and that's tough. It just seems like once in a while you get a team around the area that, man, they go through that, and then once you get a couple of wins, that becomes contagious. But right now they are mired in a dark, dark spot.
Yeah, they are, but there's one thing. I've watched this team for the last several years, when they started to go really downhill. And 1 year, maybe 2-3 years ago, they only had 6 girls out for basketball.
Yeah.
Well, you look at their roster now, they have a lot of girls out. So that's a positive. And the majority of them are freshmen and sophomores. There's a few juniors, one senior, but at least it looks to me like they're starting to come around a little bit, because most of the time you say there's strength in numbers.
Yep. Yeah, and to that testament, too, tonight, Republic County, from what I understand, they're only suiting up 10 boys for varsity and JV, so their numbers are down. And I think there's been, you always hear rumblings, we're not in that mix, so to speak, in Belleville, but there are some rumblings about Republic County maybe switching conferences, maybe doing some other things, and I know that it's a pretty good split right now, but they're, folks just trying to look out for their best interests as far as competitive nature and things that they're going through. NCAA, we talk about it all the time. It is not for the weak when it comes to sports, especially on the basketball court. And right now, Republic County happens to be at the bottom of that. Let's go over the starters for this Lady Buff team that we'll get to know here tonight as they come in and play under the direction of Allie Frederick. They will start Kylie Stone. She averages 5 points a game along with 4 rebounds. She's a 5'8" sophomore. A junior on this team, a 5'5", averaging 3 points a game and 2 rebounds, is Gracie Simpson. Cadence Hinkey is a 5'4" senior in the starting lineup, along with Dakota Peters, another sophomore, 2 points, 2 rebounds a game. And Avery Stint is their main player. She is a sophomore at 12 points a game and also 7 rebounds a contest. Once again, Republic County hasn't won a game since the 2019-2020 season when they beat Concordia. They haven't beat Southeast of Saline since back in 2019. They come into this game 0-15. When we come back, we will have the starting lineup for the Southeast of Saline Lady Trojans and head coach Shauna Smith. That's coming up when we come back here on KINA.
Are you looking for a local brokerage firm to help you with your Medicare, life insurance, and annuities? L&L Advisors is the #1 local Medicare supplement and insurance specialist. Medicare can be confusing. Let the experts at L&L Advisors help make sense of it. Stop by one of 3 locations in Salina or McPherson and speak to an agent about the needs of your family. L&L Advisors, main office at 717 Roach, right off Crawford, and in the Central Mall, Salina, and downtown McPherson. Based on honesty and trust, contact L&L Advisors today.
The Trojans are experts in precision passes, and Everhart Precision Ag are your experts in grid soil sampling. Everhart Precision Ag does all the sampling and data analysis in-house, keeping it local and close to the farm. They're also your local channel seedsman, selling all seeds with an emphasis in corn and soybeans. Trust Matt Everhart and Lane Hensley at Everhart Precision Ag, serving Saline, Dickinson, McPherson, and Ottawa counties, and also supporting southeast of Saline Trojans. For more information, visit everhartprecision.com.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of two types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Saline Pain Clinic. Our pain specialists will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at SalinePainClinic.org.
You're telling me your driver turns you on remotely?
It feels so good. One gentle touch of a handy remote or mobile app and my motor's running. And don't fret, my little pickup pal. New Image Audio installs these inside trucks too.
Oh, yeah.
You'll want it when the winter chill hits. A remote start from New Image Audio for cars, trucks, even diesels. All systems remote and cell phone capable. Nationwide coverage. Get yours at New Image Audio on South Broadway.
In Salina.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Basketball on KINA.
Welcome back as we get ready for Thursday night basketball here on KINA. Also live stream video on SalinaPost.com, brought to you by Salina Septic Service. Time now for your starters for Southeast of Saline under the direction of head coach Shauna Smith, assisted by Steve Reedy and Julie Lund. They will start three seniors. Brielle Potachik, a 5'4" senior, 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists a game. Also in the backcourt with her, Maddie Harris, a 5'6" senior, 8.5 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Lexi Jacobson, a 5'7" senior, 9 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. The lone junior in the starting lineup is Addison Rohr, 4 points, 5 rebounds. She leads the team in offensive rebounding. Abigail Pearson is the lone sophomore in the starting lineup at 5'7". She averages 8 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist per game. Southeast of Saline comes in at 10-5. They are 4-2 in league play, not out of that league title yet. They are 1 game behind the Beloit Lady Trojans. Southeast and Beloit, as of Tuesday night, now have split their doubleheader this season. So still a little bit of work to do there for Beloit to secure that up. Southeast of Saline, I'm sure, will be more than happy to give them chase. Coming off the loss on Tuesday, it's always worth mentioning Southeast of Saline under head coach Shauna Smith. They have not lost back-to-back games. They have not lost 2 in a row since December 8th of 2020. We don't expect that to change here tonight. What are your keys to success, Coach, for this game?
Well, it's a game that we should win. And, you know, you said it in the pregame. Every game right now is so important for Sub-State because Southeast is not out of the woods in this Sub-State bracket. You know, you don't want to be hosting a Sub-State tournament and not playing at home. So you have to take care of this game and future games that are coming up because both teams need wins to make that happen.
It's the blessing and the curse, right? Is we get to be a sub-state host site, and then it's, well, you better make sure you're playing in it type of vibe. So that's just that's kind of where we're at right now with the Southeast girls. They are right there in that 4-5 area. They are about a game behind 4, but they're also only about a game up on 6, where Smoky Valley sits, where they've split with this year. So I'll guarantee you, no matter where the teams fall in that sub-state that will convene here for the semifinals and the finals, it's going to be some fun basketball. There's no doubt about that.
It will be. This is, you know, it's a shame we haven't had sub-states before out here. Because I think the school deserves it. We've got the greatest facility that we play in, almost. There's a couple that might rival this, but we just have to take care of our own business.
Out of the jump, Southeast of Saline has it, and they're going to go to the corner. Brielle Potachik got exactly what everybody was wanting to see. That's a 3-pointer from the corner. Brielle Potachik gets things started for Southeast.
Well, if the Lady Trojans are going to be successful from here on out, she has to be a vital part of that. And she's struggled in the shooting from the outside.
She has. They need to get her going here. She's shown flashes of getting out of that slump. We'll see what happens here. Here's a Steal on the rebound, and then a 2-on-1 break. Lexi Jacobson takes it on the right-hand side, misses it back out to Brielle. Patachik's three-pointer strong off the heel. Abba Pearson fighting for that rebound, and that's going to stay here as she was trying to hold off a Lady Buff from Belleville. Southeast of Saline will have inbounds offense here to run underneath their own basket. 3-0, courtesy of the shot from Big Shot Brielle. They'll inbound it to Patachik. Now working around the perimeter to Pearson, back to Harris. Harris wants to drive into the soft spot in that Republic County zone. Her shot no good. Abba Pearson picks it up, then goes down to her knees as she was tripped up. Now a dual possession in the middle of the paint between Addison Rohr and Cadence Hinkie, and the arrow this time will sort it out the other day. We've got a new arrow, Coach. Look at that.
Hey, we can see it from up
That's
here.
Right. Gone is the metal box from the, I termed it, early 90s.
Did you lobby for that?
I didn't say a word. Here is Republic County now with the basketball as they look at a Southeast of Saline man-to-man defense as we're about a minute and a half in. 3-0, Southeast of Saline. Republic County working through their offense here. Southeast talking through defense, helping out. Republic County is going to throw one through the hands of a baseline player down low. That was Kylie Stone they were trying to get the ball to. And it slipped, the high pass slipped through her hands and out of bounds for the first Republic County turnover.
You know, if you look just at the girls that are on the court now for Republic County, it doesn't look like a squad that could have lost 60 in a row.
Yeah, it really doesn't. And to your testament, too, I always think about when we go to Belleville, and we haven't been there yet this year. Here's a jumper in the lane by Lexi Jacobson. But we go to Belleville, and it just seems like that girls' game is always eventful. Like, there's always a lot of great competition, and it's competitive. And you're right, just from the cover of the story, you wouldn't think that this is a book that has lost 60 in a row, but it sure has. Public County with it. Left-hand elbow, Stone, a couple back-and-forth moves, and she's going to play it out to Hinkie. Hinkie now to Peters, and the foul will go against Southeast of Saline as Brielle Patachik got tied up there with somebody. First foul of the game, it belongs to Brielle. 5:49 left to go here. It's 5-0, Southeast of Saline. This is a game that was originally scheduled for the latter part of January as Republic County turns the basketball over. It wasn't in the middle of that sub-zero freezing temperatures. It was kind of a stray storm right after that they were closed school in Republic County, and they felt like they weren't going to make the trip safely. So here we are from January now into February 8th. So pass inside, Addison Rohr batting that around with two Lady Buffs, and it goes out of bounds. It will go to Republic County, and the first turnover of the game for Southeast of Saline. Into the contest for Republic County comes Frankie Snap. That is the first substitute of the game on either side. So basically after this one, Coach, what I was trying to say is we should have all our makeups back in the book and out of the way, right?
I hope you're right. I hope we have no more makeups for the year.
There's a drive to the paint, and a shot off the window is good by Avery Stent. She's the Lady Buffs' leading scorer at 12 points a game. She gets the first two for Republic County. Maddie Harris, right wing three. That is no good. Jacobson leaps up for the rebound. Tried to dump it off down low to Pearson, and that one's going to be deflected and a foul called against SES. This foul will go against Lexi Jacobson. And Lexi had something that was very uncharacteristic happen to her on Tuesday, and that was foul trouble.
Yeah, she got in foul trouble and ended up fouling out of the game. And I don't know if it had that much of a outcome or not, but you're right. She usually doesn't foul out of basketball games.
Sutton Douglas comes into the game. She will replace Addison Rohr. Also into the contest for Southeast of Saline is Reagan Duran. She will come in to give Brielle Patachik her first break of the night. 5-2, Southeast of Saline, about 3 minutes into this contest.
1-2-2 zone by the Buffaloes, the Lady Buffaloes.
Duran has it. She'll swing it back to Harris now. Harris looking towards the baseline. Pearson, though, on the other side. She'll go high post to Jacobson. Back out to Durant. In the corner, Abba Pearson. Skip pass, Harris. Touch pass inside Jacobson.
Nice
bounce pass, high to low. Sutton Douglas give the assist to Lexi Jacobson and the bucket to Sutton Douglas.
That's how you break down that zone. Find that seam.
Spread out 1-2-2 like that one is, your high post is almost imperative, right? You run everything through her.
Exactly. If you hit the ball at the high post, there's so many options available.
Reagan Duran gets the foul here defensively for Southeast. So far, Southeast has committed 3 fouls. Not quite 4 minutes into this game. Republic County doesn't have a foul yet. Republic County wearing their red jerseys trimmed in white and blue with blue numerals. Southeast in their home whites. They'll be in those again tomorrow night as they host Minneapolis. There's a little pick and roll situation and a basket that is up and good by Avery Stent. She has both the Republic County points. Jacobson again inside, outside to Abba Pearson. Baseline jumper by Pearson is up and good. Jacobson now back-to-back assists on 2 buckets.
Well, she's wide open at the free throw line. We're hitting her when they jump out on her. She's finding the correct lady to pass to.
Timeout here taken by Republic County. Allie Frederick wants to talk about it as we are at 3:40 left to play. First quarter, it's a full timeout. We will take it when Southeast of Saline leading Republic County 9-4 here on KINA.
The Farmall 25SC subcompact tractor from Case IH is a smarter, simpler, all-purpose machine that combines the utility and durability of a larger tractor with an intuitive, compact design, power and maneuverability, plus adaptable performance and no-worry maintenance, all in one convenient package. Get your compact can-do Farmall 25SC at Can Equip in Salina.
Can equip you.
Citizens State Bank has been serving Kansans for over 100 years. We are a full-service bank that can service your personal, business, and agricultural lending and deposit needs. Citizens State Bank offers 24/7 convenience with mobile deposit, online banking, and our ATM conveniently located in front of the building. Stop by and see our friendly and helpful staff. Citizens State Bank at 600 Maple Street in Gypsum, Kansas. Citizens State Bank and Trust Company is a proud supporter of the Southeast of Saline Trojans.
You're listening to Southeast Trojan Hoops on KINA.
Devin Haney, Francis Flax back here, Southeast of Saline High School, 9-4. Southeast leading in the girls' contest, still early in this one, 3:34 left to go here in the first quarter. Here's a corner 3 by the Lady Buffs. That's no good. Rebound by Reagan Duran. Then she is fouled from behind, and it will be the first foul for Republic County.
Well, I'm going to say it again, and as the game unfolds, I'm sure that Republic County will be guilty of a lot of turnovers, but they still don't look like a team that should be 0 for this year.
Yeah, the first thing, as you said, numbers. I mean, that's always, of course, the baseline, but then you got to have effort, and their effort, I don't think, can be questioned. Lexi Jacobson, after feeding others for 2 baskets, takes one for herself. Now Lexi Jacobson has 4 points. Southeast of Saline up 11-4. Republic County with it. Working at a Southeast of Saline man-to-man defense still. Reagan Duran fighting inside, playing a little post defense there. That's good for the youngster. Reagan, a freshman in there, getting some work in at the post, and a double dribble there by Republic County, turning it over for the 4th time.
Yeah, that's my point right there. I think that's the bugaboo of them not being successful. They turn the ball over a lot.
And a lot of it, too, is unforced stuff like that. It seems like it's more of a comfort thing than anything. You know, especially Southeast of Saline, they get after defensively. There's no doubt about that. Southeast with the basketball back, leading by 7. 2:35 left to go here first quarter. Brielle Potachik whips it to the right-hand side where Maddie Harris will take a guarded 3. That one hits the front of the rim. No good. Addison Rohr takes it. Now a bounce inside to Sutton Douglas. She tries to claim it, and she's tied up along with a Republic County player, and the arrow will keep it with Southeast. It's Douglas, Duran, Rohr, Potachik, and Harris, who will inbound. Harris up top to Duran, back to Maddie Harris. The ball now in the middle of Potachik and Duran, and Brielle comes and runs it down. 2:17 left to play, first period. Potachik plays it, short corner baseline. Addison Rohr tried to sneak it in. Too many red jerseys there, and it's a turnover for Southeast. Back the other way we go, and a traveling violation against Republic County.
I think that's inexperience showing up right there. That Lady Buff had a chance to take that thing right onto the basket and maybe draw a foul if she didn't convert the basket.
Pearson and Sutton Douglas. Pearson comes in along with Jacobson. Douglas and Duran take a break here for Southeast of Saline. 2:05 left to play. 11-4 is our score. Southeast leading it here by 7. Inside-outside kick now. Potacek stared at a three. Now she'll play it to the right. It works its way around the perimeter. Now to Rohr in the short corner. To Jacobson. Back to Rohr. And Addison took a power dribble there to get a better angle on the backboard, it looked like. She made the basket, but she was fouled on the floor before time. And the foul will go against Gracie Simpson, her first.
Pretty nifty passing there against that zone, man. We had 4 or 5 people touch the basketball in a little space.
Here's Potacek off the screen for Jacobson. Another three. That's where she started the game from. And Brielle Potacek gets another one from long distance. Southeast up by 10. 14-4 is our score. 1:35 left to go. There's a post move. Mid lane. Now kick out. They go back in. A move to the right-hand side and an and-one situation. Addison Rohr gets the foul. Is to the basket. Scoring was Kylie Stone. Nice move there.
Yeah, nice strong move.
Addison Rohr, her first foul. Southeast has 14 fouls. Nobody has more than one, though. They've spread them out here early on. Stone to the free throw line, trying to complete her three-point play. Free throw is up. She got it. Good play there by Kylie Stone. Now a foul on the other end for Republic County. We'll go against Frankie Snap.
Lexi Jacobson will go to the line and shoot 2 for Southeast.
Well, Lexi Jacobson to the free throw line. This will be the first free throw attempts for Southeast of Saline in this game. Tuesday night in Beloit, they went 8 of 13 from the free throw line. First one for Jacobson here, splashes through. She has 5. Second one on the way, looked just like the first. I think that's one thing with this Southeast ladies team too, Coach, that we can talk about positively is their free throw shooting's gotten better throughout the year.
Yeah, it has. It's really improved. Free throw shooting is just confidence. That's about all it is because you have nobody guarding you. Maybe a few fans that are booing you.
I was going to say, everybody looking at you. There's a tie-up now on her rebound. Addison Rohr's going to win that battle. She plays it on the outlet to Maddie Harris. Harris started out on the right-hand side of the floor, now comes back left to Potacek. Back to Harris, now skip pass, wide open out of Pearson, but Pearson had to trap that ball and keep it from going out of bounds. She goes high post to Jacobson, miss on the first shot. Lexi got her own rebound. Now back out to Maddie Harris on the runner, high off the window. That won't go. Harris gets her own rebound. Now back to Jacobson. Jacobson trapped inside. Back out to the perimeter we go. Now back inside. Addison Rohr hit the bottom of the backboard as she was forced in underneath. And Republic County will take it. 20 seconds left to play here in the quarter. Walking it up the floor now is Republic County. Dakota Peters has it. She'll play it left. Clock down to 10. Snap up top. Back to Peters on the right wing. Clock down to 5. They come back right to Peters. She stared inside. 2 seconds left. Three-pointer on the way. Too strong, no good. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Southeast of Saline with a good start here. A couple of three-pointers by Brielle Potacek and some good passing by Lexi Jacobson has brought the Lady Trojans up by 9 at the end of the first quarter. You're listening on KINA and watching live stream video free of charge on SalinaPost.com. It's brought to you by Salina Septic Service.
The Southeast of Saline School District has a long-standing reputation for excellence. This excellence in public education has been a source of great pride and one of the factors contributing to the quality of life in our community. The Southeast of Saline Education Foundation works in partnership with the USD 306 School District and the community that it serves to maximize student potential, thereby creating a lasting legacy, not only for our children, but for our community. The Southeast of Saline Education Foundation salutes the Trojan Sports Program.
You poured your heart and soul into the holidays. Then you poured everything else down the drain. Now a bit of post-holiday depression and that terrible, horrendous smell. What is that? That is your septic system backing up into your home, drains, and lives. If you haven't had your septic system pumped out and cleaned in the last 3 years, you are asking for trouble. Call Salina Septic Service today, and we'll make sure you're ready for all things that need to drain. And stay there. Salina Septic Service. Call us today before it's too late.
This is Trojan basketball on KINA.
16-7 our score as we get ready for second quarter action right here at Southeast of Saline High School inside the Purple Palace. Devin Haney along with Francis Flax Big Sam Pretty producing and engineering. Brian Dennett with live stream video free of charge for you on SalinaPost.com. Brought to you by Salina Septic Service. Here's Jacobson inside, hanging, shooting. Got a little bit of a bump, and that didn't bother her. Lexi now has 8. I love watching her play.
Yeah, she's a fine player.
Expands the Southeast of Saline lead now to 11, and for the first time this season on a varsity floor, we see freshman Annabelle Viales. She is coming in. She had a knee injury and kind of fought her way back from that, and she is a welcome bigger body that can play inside for Southeast of Saline as she gets experience.
It's great that she's in this game. There's nothing like varsity experience when you're a youngster.
And right now, she is in there for Addison Rohr with 4 other starters. That is also something to take notice of. Get that chemistry with some main players as Pearson drives the baseline, tries to set her up. She could not get it to Viales, and it goes back the other way. That's a turnover for Southeast, their 4th. 11-point lead, biggest of the game so far for Southeast of Saline, as they are leading 18-7, 1 minute into the second quarter. There's a little pick and roll situation. Maddie Harris comes over to help on defense. Backside rebound, though, taken in and by Republic County. Hinkie saved it for the Lady Buffs. Now they'll play it back into the hands of Avery Stent. Stent got off to a quick start here. She scored the first 4 for Republic County, but hasn't scored since then. Now Peters on the runner. Baseline right-hand side, was able to get it. Dakota Peters with her first basket.
Well, we went for a steal at the wing. Missed it, and of course when when you gamble, 50% of the time you lose. In my case, more than that.
when you're a step slow these days, it's you lose more of those. I was laughing also too because we had Pearson on the right hand side. She tried to give it up, and then Lexi Jacobson gave it right back to her and said, "Shoot that." Pearson came away. She couldn't get that one to fall down. Now Southeast of Saline on defense. Here's a high shot off the window. Viala's with the rebound, so now she's notching some varsity stats. Up to Pearson. Pearson in the lane. Jacobson, hanger. Might have gotten partially deflected there, but Viala saves the rebound for Southeast. Back to Jacobson. Here's Harris. Bounce pass to Annabelle Viala. She falls down. Can't get the basket to go, but then Republic County pulls it away. Can almost see an effort that is conscious of Southeast to get her the ball, can't you?
Yes, and I like it. I really like it because she needs confidence.
18-9 the score. Southeast had an 11-point lead, but then Republic County promptly pulled it back to 9. 5:15 left to play here in the second period. Here's Peters, little head and shoulder fake. She'll kick it back out after taking one drive on the baseline. Now inside they go to snap. She's guarded by Vialas. That's going to be no good. Harris had the rebound. Lost it. It was deflected. She got it back, and now to Potacek. Up the floor they go to Pearson. Pearson in a double team is bumped, and a foul called on Republic County. This will go against Frankie Snap, and it is her second.
Republic County foul on number 40, Frankie Snap. That's her second.
Reagan Duran set to check back in for Southeast of Saline. Also Gracie Simpson and looks like Kylie Stone coming back in for Republic County. Hattie Harris will take a break.
2 freshmen on the floor for the Lady Trojans.
Fiala's from 15. Just a glance off the right-hand side. That's no good. Pearson, though, saves the rebound for Southeast. Potacek, extra pass. Duran, three-pointer, left-hand side. Reagan Duran saw the success Brielle Potacek was having from over there, and she thought, well, I'm going to try that. Freshman got her first basket. 12-point lead.
You know, I like the way Reagan Duran plays. I think she's going to be a staple of this program.
I agree. Here's a runner off the window. That is up and good by Kylie Stone. She is leading Republic County now with 5, and then Republic County with a foul as they were playing a transition defense. Gracie Simpson will pick up her second. So Simpson and Snap for Republic County both have 2 fouls. Simpson will check out, and into the game for her is Talon Melton. Duran off the inbounds. 4:14 left to go. Potacek, top of the circle, 3. That one too strong. Jacobson, though, out jumping everyone. Got the rebound, and then a foul called. It's the 3rd of the quarter on Republic County.
To me, it would seem like it's fair to say that Jacobson is the best athlete on the floor right now. She just gets up above everybody.
There's times like that where everybody else's, the top of their head is at Lexi's waist. So it makes my job pretty easy. Here's Potocnik off the inbounds, hitting a long-distance three. That's Brielle's third basket of the night. She has 8 and a timeout coming for Republic County of the 32nd nature. 4:01 left to play. We're halfway through the second quarter. Southeast of Saline back to their biggest lead of the game, 23-11 here on KINA.
Your husband is pretty handy to have around. He makes the world's best mac and cheese. He's in the Tickle Monster Hall of Fame. And he can teach anyone how to throw strikes. But a busted pipe in a basement full of water?
Honey, I think we need a plumber.
Is a little out of his league. That's where a homeowner's policy from Shelter Insurance comes in handy. We'll help get your house back in order and your husband back to what he does best.
Hey, Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
4:01 left to go. Halfway through the second quarter of action. Devin Haney, Francis Flax. Of course, Brian Dennis and Purdy, they're along for the ride as well as we are watching Southeast of Saline basketball on SalinaPost.com. Also listening here on KINA. Here's a steal by Sutton Douglas. She took it away. The 6th turnover for Republic County. Southeast quickly up the floor. It's Pearson, Duran, Jacobson, Potocnik, and Sutton Douglas. The 5 on the floor right now for Southeast of Saline. 3:43 to go. Here's a baseline drive by Duran. She left it off for Sutton Douglas. Made that little pass there underneath the basket along the baseline, and Douglas was bumped. And right now, should be at the limit. The next foul will put Southeast at the free throw line. As now 3 different Republic County players have 2 fouls. Potocnik off the inbounds from Duran. 3-pointer won't go. Pearson fighting for the rebound will keep it alive. Sutton Douglas takes it for Southeast. And now an offensive foul called along the baseline. As Sutton Douglas was trying to spin to the basket, she was out near the 3-point line, but somehow she got that foul.
That was an excuse me foul.
Uh-huh. Turnover for Southeast of Saline, their first one of the quarter, as they lead it by 12. 3:24 left to go. Harris and Addison Rohr at the scorer's table waiting to check in for Southeast at the next exchange. Republic County has it. High post to Stone. Now a drive and a shot that is up and a no good, but Kylie Stone will go to the free throw line. A couple of free throws coming up here for Kylie Stone after the first foul of the quarter against Southeast of Saline. First free throw on the way. Good. That foul, by the way, for Southeast of Saline was on Lexi Jacobson. She's the First Lady Trojan now with 2 fouls. Annabelle Viales comes in now for Jacobson. More playing time here for the freshman, her first varsity game. Stone got the free throw as Abba Pearson did her best to keep everything in, but she fell down in the lane, and the free throw went in, though, for Kylie Stone. It didn't matter as she gets her 3rd point of the quarter, 6th of the game. Back to a 10-point lead here for Southeast of Saline. Viala's inside, a little up and under. She goes back out to Maddie Harris. Harris now skip pass to the left-hand side of the offense by Pearson. Here's Addison Rohr on a pop, and they're going to tie her up. It'll be a turnover for Southeast of Saline, their 2nd in a row, and their 6th of the game. So Southeast will have to go back playing defense as another Republic County player checks in. That's Talon Melton again. 2:49 left to play. Keep it tuned right here at halftime. We'll go over stats from the first half. We will also have a conversation with Bryson Flax, head coach of the Southeast of Saline guys, get his take on what happened Tuesday and what's been going on with the Trojan boys as they get ready for Republic County here tonight. Maddie Harris in transition, little kick out to Potocnik. She'll come back to Harris for 3. Right-hand side, no good off the rim. And a chase for the rebound is going to be won here by Republic County. Lady Buffs will have it. Talon Melton that time took custody of the basketball. There's Avery Stent with it. Back to Melton. She'll try a 3. That's no good from the right wing. And now her and Viala's there in the corner. She gets out of there, though, and Republic County is going to have a reset of offense as we approach the 2-minute mark. Bounce pass to the right-hand side. Melton with it, surveying, looking. Now she's going to get rid of it to Hinkie. Hinkie hands it off, high post. Little spin move, shot at the basket, no good. Rohr, another rebound. Maddie Harris looking behind her. She's going to wait for Pearson. Now play it to Abba on the left wing. Free throw line extended. Abba Pearson back to the middle of the floor here. 1:42 left to go in the half. Harris, deep post entry. Vialas turns around. Her shot is up. That's no good. And the rebound taken in by Republic County. Here comes Avery Stent with it on the left-hand side. All the way to the cup. Layup. Good. Nobody ever stopped the ball for Southeast of Saline. And that prompts a timeout from Shauna Smith. 1:27 left to go here in the second quarter. A timeout. It's a 30-second timeout here on KINA.
Troublesome car repair and everyone has told you it cannot be fixed or it's way too expensive? Try McKim Auto Service in Gypsum, Kansas. They do quick, dependable work and provide the lowest hourly rate in the area. McKim Auto will service your vehicle from front to back and everything in between. They treat you and your car like a friend or even family. McKim Service specializes in engine and transmission rebuild. 701 Maple, Gypsum, Kansas. Wouldn't trust anyone else with my family car. So, if your repair seems grim, remember McKim. Give them a call today to make your appointment.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Basketball on KINA.
23-15 out of the 30-second timeout. Shauna Smith not happy with the defensive effort in transition that time as Avery Sten was able to score. Pull Republic County back with an 8, 23-15. Closing out about the last minute here of the first half. 1:10 left to play. Here's Pearson pulling up on a jumper and good. Abigail Pearson, mid-range jump shot game is strong. 4 points for her.
That was a nice little pull-up by Abby.
She has really developed her game. It was shooting a lot of threes early, then she started driving, then she started seeing that mid-range, and she is really the complete offensive player right now, I think.
The only thing she has to work on a little bit, she gets a little careless with the basketball sometimes and turns it over, but what do you expect of a sophomore?
Yep. We forget that, right? It's always the compliment. You forget how young some of these players are because we expect so much of them based on what they've done. Here's a rebound kept alive by Vialas. Ends up in the corner by Potacek. Her three-pointer won't go, but it's going to be taken in by Addison Rohr, who's fouled on the putback. And Addison Rohr will visit the free throw line looking for her first points. Southeast has only shot 2 free throws so far tonight. Those both belong to Lexi Jacobson back in the first quarter. First free throw here by Addison Rohr. Hits the back heel, no good. 31 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Rohr's second free throw. Short. First one strong, second one short. Republic County has it. 10-point game. Lady Buffs with it. Maddie Harris coming out to center court to challenge Peters. Peters now picks her dribble up, looking for help. She finds it in Avery Stent. Probably who they want to have the ball in the hands of here with 13 seconds left. She'll go behind her back, get in the lane, hangers up, no good, and she is fouled. Avery Stent goes to the free throw line with 9.9 left. The foul belongs to Addison Rohr, her second. Not a big crowd, not a lot of intensity in the gym here, Coach, for this Thursday night game. Things will change, though, tomorrow night when Minneapolis comes in.
Yeah, because that girls' game means about everything to both teams. So I expect a high-energy crowd tomorrow.
First free throw made by Stent. Second one no good. Viala's with the rebound for Southeast. 5 seconds left to play. Pearson pushing up the left-hand sideline to Potacek. Now Harris, a long three. She splashes it home. Maddie Harris with a walk-off three-pointer at the buzzer. Scores her first basket of the half in walk-off fashion as she goes to the locker room. Her Lady Trojans leading by 12, 28-16. When we come back at halftime, we will have numbers from the first half. We'll also talk to Bryson Flax. It's all coming up when we come back. The Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories halftime report begins now for Lady Trojan basketball. They lead it by 12 on KINA.
Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories. Everything to bling out your ride in one place, including top quality lift kits, wheels and tires, bumpers, Jeep accessories, fender flares, bed covers, bed liners, step bars, even custom painting. Knopf Auto is the and soil dealer and has many synthetics and filters in stock. Visit Knopf Auto on Facebook for specials, great ideas, and let them make your truck stick out in a crowd. Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories, supporting the Southeast of Saline Trojans.
Okay, Coach, thank you for your breakdown on your offense and defense. Now here's Winnell Garrettson, your real estate coach for buying and selling.
Hi, fans.
It's Juanelle Garrettson from SalinaHomes.com, and I'm here to coach you up in your real estate game plan. Now is a great time to list your house, land, or investment. Or if you're in the buying mood, I'd love to help you find just the right real estate opportunity for you. And as always, go Trojans.
Buy or sell, call Juanelle at SalinaHomes.com.
This is the Trojan Halftime Report. Coming up, a first half recap. Shot at the horn! Stats, interviews, and a look at other area games. Now, let's get back to the gym for Trojan Halftime on KINA.
Back here at halftime of the girls' contest, Lady Trojans lead at 28-16 as they go to the locker room on the strength of a Maddie Harris long-distance three. Time now to look at game number 2 of our doubleheader tonight on Thursday night basketball at Southeast of Saline, staying in conference to take on the Republic County Buffaloes. Bryson Flax joins us now. And Coach, let's look back on Tuesday night, the game in Beloit against the top-ranked team in the state in Class 3A, the Beloit Trojans, 45-28. You kept this game low scoring. Problem is you had trouble scoring points as well. What did you see in this game when you looked back on it?
Yeah, we hold them to 45 points, hold them to 45% from the field, maybe a little under that. We only send them to the line 3 times. We only turn the ball over 8 times. You expect that to be a one-possession game, or we go steal one on the road or something like that. And that's frustrating that, I thought we were actually pretty good defensively. We battled on the boards. We didn't give up a bunch of offensive rebounds. We just didn't score. And I got guys coming to me, trying to get the answers. They, like I have the answers, and I can't go shoot it for them, So if getting shots was the answer, then I'd have answers. But we're getting shots, we're not hitting shots. So, we just got to be better. We got to find ways to get in rhythm earlier. But back to Beloit, I thought we battled, but at the end of the day, you got to score buckets to win games, and we struggled to do so.
You guys have put together a couple of games where you really got after the rim and attacked the rim. Sacred Heart against Chapman, and you were able to score some points, generate some trips to the free throw line, generate points that way at the stripe. But, man, it is just hard to score inside with the length and with the height that Beloit has. Everything inside was tough. It gets in your mind after a while, right? You have one block, and you go back, and you think you might have gotten fouled, but the ref doesn't call it. You only have 4 free throw attempts, and everything intimidating inside, and that really plays on you a little bit too, doesn't it?
Yeah, and they were packing it in a little bit, and the thing with that is, though, we were going to the rim not to score. I thought we were going to the rim to not get our shot blocked, and there's a difference there. So, it's just things we have to continue to work on. I thought by this time we'd be there, but, we still got some games to correct some things before postseason, and that's our intention.
15 games in the book coming into tonight. We start to look more seriously now at the sub-state standings that are just kind of sitting there, and the Case is doing a nice job updating everyone finally after just not having a clue what was going on unless you went out and really did some scouting. But standings are online now. You can look at it anytime you want, and you're kind of right in the middle of the field there where you can either gain a couple spots or lose a couple of spots. And these 2 games here, not only tonight but also tomorrow night in league, Republic County and Minneapolis, they're games that you look at, they're going to be competitive, but boy, these 2 games, if you can get those, will really help you out and strengthen your sub-state standings a little bit. What do you think about that field of 8?
Yeah, I think we could truthfully end up anywhere between a 3 and a 6, and that's just kind of where we're at right now, but I keep telling the guys we can only control us, so we have to do our part. Starts tonight, obviously, and moves forward to tomorrow, and then 2 big ones Monday and Tuesday, and it's fast and furious to the end, and we just, like I said, we just want to make sure that we're playing our best basketball soon because, we're running out of time for that.
The schedule's weird when you look at it because technically tonight's the last makeup game, but it comes at a time where it's inserted in there. We're almost playing the NBA schedule, right? We're playing 2 games on each side of the Super Bowl where nobody's allowed to do anything in the sports world. But as you said, tonight, tomorrow, and then Monday at Ellenwood, Tuesday against Ellsworth. And you look at that schedule and you're like, holy cow, we're going to be busy. But what do you think about this Republic County team here tonight? Me and Coach Flax, we were talking here, and like Francis said, the wins don't always come for Republic County, but the effort has been really good. I know they're down on the boys' side of numbers this year.
Yeah, definitely, and they're doing what they can, and I'll tell you, they're going to come out and give us their best shot, and that's all you can ask for, and I don't think that, they're kind of taking on that role of why not just go in and knock some teams off, and they're catching us off of what I would call a tough loss. We don't know how we're going to respond. It could be the ugliest game we've ever watched, but I'm hoping not. I hope that, we come in and kind of handle our business early but they are going to attack us and they're going to throw some different defenses at us. So we got to be, prepared and be able to read that early.
What do you want to see most from your guys tonight?
Let's score.
Yeah.
I feel like we've stacked some games together where we've been pretty good defensively and we've been pretty good on the glass. But we really we got to figure out how to put the basket through or put the ball through the hoop and why not start tonight?
I like it. We'll talk to you after the game. Good luck.
Thanks, Tim.
Bryson Flax, head coach of the Southeast of Saline Trojans. His guys tonight taking on the Republic County Buffaloes. When we come back, we'll have numbers from the first half. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Numbers from the first half and third quarter action. It's right around the corner here on KINA.
You poured your heart and soul into the holidays. Then you poured everything else down the drain. Now a bit of post-holiday depression and that terrible, horrendous smell. What is that? That is your septic system backing up into your home, drains, and lives. If you haven't had your septic system pumped out and cleaned in the last 3 years, you are asking for trouble. Call Saline Septic Service today, and we'll make sure you're ready for all things that need to drain. And stay there. Saline Septic Service. Call us today before it's too late.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of 2 types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Saline Pain Clinic. Our pain specialists will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at SalinePainClinic.org.
The Appliance Center. It's where you go to shop for washers, dryers, kitchen appliances, furniture, pellet grills, TVs, and so much more. If you are looking for a local, family-owned business, visit the Appliance Center. We're in the big red and white building on South Broadway in Salina. Come experience the Appliance Center difference.
Salina Post and KINA, your home for all things Trojan. The Southeast of Saline Trojan sports stream live on the Salina Post, and you can always listen at 910 AM, 107.5 FM, or at 910KINA.com.
You're telling me your driver turns you on remotely?
It feels so good. One gentle touch of a handy remote or mobile app and my motor's running. And don't fret, my little pickup pal. New Image Audio installs these inside trucks too.
Oh, yeah.
You'll want it when the winter chill hits. A remote start from New Image Audio for cars, trucks, even diesels. All systems remote and cell phone capable. Nationwide coverage. Get yours at New Image Audio on South Broadway.
In Salina.
This is Trojan Basketball on KINA.
Back here at Southeast of Saline High School, halftime of the girls contest, rounding up here, 28-16. Southeast of Saline leading. They are led by Brielle Potachik with 8, Lexi Jacobson with 8, 4 for Abigail Pearson, 3 for Reagan Duran and Maddie Harris, 2 for Sutton Douglas. For Republic County, 7 points for Avery Stent, 6 for Kylie Stone, 2 for Dakota Peters. Southeast of Saline, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Republic County, 3 of 5. Southeast with 6 turnovers. Republic County with 7 lands us all at a 28-16 game. Southeast of Saline leading those stats from the first half, brought to you by the Citizen State Bank in downtown Gypsum. Coach, what did you see in the first 16 minutes, and what do you want to see here at the half?
Well, I tell you, what I've noticed is that Coach is trying to get some younger players, some experience, and it's taken away from the flow of the game just a little bit for the Lady Trojans. But, I think the game is going to be ours. It just depends how we approach this now and work through some things, as we just see right there.
Three-pointer for Southeast of Saline. Getting things started off here belongs to Brielle Potacik, who now has 11. A quick foul here. Out of bounds on Southeast. 31-16, that three-pointer by Potacik has given Southeast their biggest lead of the game. So back-to-back threes around the halftime. Harris into the second quarter. Potacik begins the third quarter with a long-distance bomb. 31-16. Here's defense by Harris. Probably the topic, I said maybe, but probably the topic at halftime of Shauna Smith is playing better defense.
Yeah, because Republic County's getting some good looks. They just have an inability to finish off plays.
It's a shot forced up there by Republic County. Ends up in a run out here for Southeast of Saline. Potacik from the top of the key looking for two in a row. That one rattles out on her, and Republic County has the rebound. Here come the Lady Buffs back the other way in a traveling violation. Maddie Harris came out and checked Dakota Peters at half court, sped Peters up a little bit, and she turned it over. First one of the second half, 8th of the game for Republic County.
As I see this gym start to get a few more people in it, you have to hand it to the Republic County faithful. Look at the people they brought here to follow a team that hasn't won a game for a few years. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and I'm guessing they only played 2 quarters in the JV guys game. Was that right? Or?
I think 3.
Okay. Because I noticed that those people started coming into the gym, too, from the other way. Yeah, good crowd tonight, really. When you do makeup games and you play it on a Thursday, you don't know who's going to show up, but pretty good crowd tonight. We expect also good one again tomorrow with Minneapolis. There's a rebound that's tied up, and the arrow is going to go to Republic County here. Lady Buffs from Belleville with the basketball. Peters with it. She'll meet Harris again here at half court. Maddie's going to steer her to the left. They come back around. It's Peters for 3 as she came through the offense, and she's going to hit it. Dakota Peters. That's 5. Shot put up by Southeast is no good. And a big collision there as Avery Stent was going to the basket on the lane right-hand side. Pearson in her way, and a blocking foul here against Abigail Pearson. That's her first foul. Addison Rohr will check out. Sutton Douglas into the game for Southeast of Saline. Public County a chance to run some baseline offense here. They inbound underneath their own basket. Stent with it. Top of the circle to Hinkie. Hinkie watching, waiting, comes back to Stent on the left-hand side. Avery Stent wants to drive. Little runner from the left-hand baseline is up, and she is fouled. Avery Stent will go to the free throw line.
Well, the last 2 possessions, this young lady's figured out that I need to score, and she's trying to do it.
7 points in the first half. Makes her first free throw here to make it 8. Leading scorer for Republic County on the season, averages 12 points a game. Also grabs 7 rebounds. Second free throw up. She got that one as well. 3 of 4 at the free throw line for Avery Stent. 9 points for her. Here's Pearson. Jacobson. That was a runaway break off of a make for Southeast of Saline. And Lexi Jacobson now in double digits with 10. 33-21. 2 Lady Trojans in double digits. Potacik with 11. Jacobson with 10. Now turnover.
The last possession by the Lady Trojans, that was 3 passes, no dribbles, and a banker for a layup.
Potacik will come out of the game, back in, freshman Reagan Duran. Her and senior Maddie Harris in the backcourt. Harris will bring it up now as Duran clears out. Harris starts left, plays it to Duran. Now top of the circle, Jacobson. She'll collect the defense, play it back out to Duran in the corner, who lost the basketball. Sutton Douglas coming in to scoop it up. and she is tied up. It will stay with Southeast. Maddie Harris will do the honors again. 3 minutes into the third quarter. And Southeast is going to turn over the inbounds. 7 turnovers for Southeast. That's their first one of the second half so far. Public County with it back. Stent with it. Tried a high lob pass to get it inside. Public County nearly turned it over, but then they saved it. Now a foul will be called as Gracie Simpson went to the basket in which she was fouled.
I don't know if it'll happen in 2024, but I think it might happen in the fall of 2024. These girls are going to win a basketball game.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Empty trip to the free throw line there for Simpson. Now a near steal by Avery Stent, and it goes out of bounds. Maddie Harris with it. We approach the halfway mark of the third quarter. Here's a backdoor cut. Pearson. The pass, though, led her too far to the baseline. She didn't have an angle at the backboard. She ends up saving it to Harris, who is fouled on her way to the basket. Maddie Harris will step to the free throw line for 2. Good drive there by Harris.
It was a good drive. She just picked up more steam as she went downhill and shot it just a little bit off the backboard, a little bit hard.
Frankie Snap, guilty of the foul. That is her third as Maddie Harris makes her first free throw. First attempt of the night, 4 points for Maddie. 34-21 now our score. I want to remind you that to recognize and celebrate National FFA Week that's coming up here in February, Saline County Farm Bureau Association and the SES Blue and Gold Backers are sponsoring the gate charge for all farmers and ranchers and their spouses coming up Tuesday night, February 13th. We'll have a home game here against Ellsworth. So you want to make sure you come out, take advantage of that, salute National FFA Week, and get free admission if you're a farmer or rancher in the area to watch Southeast of Saline tangle with Ellsworth here at Southeast of Saline High School. That's coming up on Valentine's Day Eve, February 13th. That's next Tuesday. Public County with the basketball.
So as a guy that has a pair of overalls and 3 cows like I do, will I get in the game?
You are recognized. Here's Harris. Gets the steal, goes down the floor, and the left-handed layup is up and good. I grew up on a farm. If you can take care of 1 cow, you qualify, because that's...
Well, I grew up on a dairy farm, so...
Yep, sometimes it's not easy work, is it? Here is a shot from the elbow. Avery Stent, up and good. You just thought that was a good retirement plan, or... Stent now with 11. That's right at her average. Lexi Jacobson gets underneath the basket, then plays it over the rim. Ends up with Sutton Douglas, who's able to score. Sutton has 4. Good putback there by Sutton Douglas.
The Stent girl's only a junior, so I think they can do some stuff with her as a focal point.
Full timeout by Belleville. We'll take it as well. 3:06 left to go. 38-23. Southeast of Saline leading it. Back up by 15 here on KIA.
Home Automotive Center in Abilene and Salina has been named Dealer Raider in 2023 for Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. What's that mean? It means when you buy a vehicle at Home Automotive, you will receive the absolute best in service now for the 11th consecutive year in Abilene and the first for the new Salina location. Home Automotive just keeps exceeding your expectations because you are the #1 priority, and that is just one reason why. When you shop at Home Automotive Center in Abilene and Salina, you're going to be glad you did.
Stardust Trophy has been a family-owned business in downtown Salina since 1976. That tradition continues today. While Valerie and Wendell may be setting their sights on future vacations, Mallory is ready to serve you with a new name, products, and services. Stardust Awards and more. Personalized items and products for your office, business promotion, wedding, and of course, medals and trophies, plus so much more. Stardust Awards and more in downtown Salina since 1976, serving you at StardustTrophy.com.
You're listening to Southeast Trojan Hoops on KINA.
15-point lead for Southeast of Saline. 3:06 left to go here in the third quarter. 38-23. Southeast now coming out with a little 1-2-2 zone look. Pearson up top. Potocik over on the wing. Here's Stent shooting a 3 on Potocik. That is no good, but Republic County gets their own rebound as Peters chases it down. Dakota Peters saving that one for the Lady Buffs. Now here's Stent, another runner in the keyhole. That's no good from 15. Sutton Douglas with the rebound, and she is fouled. And that will be the second foul for Republic County here in this quarter. It belongs to Cadence Hinkey, her first. 2 fouls for Republic County, 3 for Southeast of Saline here in this third period. Harris bringing it up the floor. Right-hand sideline. Little hesitation dribble. Dumps it off across the paint to Addison Rohr. She can't get it to go. Sutton Douglas with the rebound, and she is fouled from behind. Ball will stay here with Southeast of Saline after the third team foul against Republic County. Frankie Snap gets her 4th foul. She will check out. Riley Stone back in for her. Back in for her. Kylie Stone. Sorry. Here's Addison Rohr inside. She got bumped. And now 4 fouls on Republic County. This one will go on Kylie Stone. Her second. Republic County spreading out a zone here to contest with the inbounds. It goes to Addison Rohr for a 3. That one's no good. Sutton Douglas and her still working for that rebound. It's going to be Pearson, Douglas, and 2 Lady Buffs from Belleville tying that one up. The arrow will sort it out and give it to Republic County. 2:19 left to play. 38-23, Southeast of Saline's Jacobson and Duran sitting at the scorer's table, waiting to check in here at the next whistle. Peters for 3. Off the front lip, no good. Battle for the rebound. Ends up on the floor. Addison Rohr tried to pick it up, and Maddie Harris takes it. Long pass up the floor to Pearson. Abba couldn't get it to go, and a foul will be called on Abigail Pearson as she was trying to get that ball back. Abba just got a little too stretched out there, didn't she, Coach?
Yeah, she did. That was an outstanding rebound, full court pass, and of course the miss on the layup, but that was a great play.
That pass by Maddie Harris went from free throw line to free throw line. Yes. And it was about 3 feet off the ground. Holy cow. She's something else. 38-23 here our score. Southeast of Saline led it by 12 at halftime. This has been their biggest lead so far of this game. They've led by 15 a couple of times. They go inside to Stone. She takes a power bounce, then goes up, and she is fouled. Kylie Stone will go to the free throw line here. She has 6 points so far tonight. She is 2 of 3 from the free throw line. And a chance to earn more with 1:29 left to go here in the third. Foul on Lexi Jacobson, her third. So Lexi and Abba Pearson both have 3 fouls. First free throw by Kylie Stone is up and good. Second attempt coming up here. It is also good. Kylie Stone has 8. Southeast of Saline has the ball. Leading by a Baker's dozen. Right-hand side, Reagan Duran. She's going to drive baseline. Plays it off to Pearson on the backside. Now they lost the basketball, and it goes into the hands of Republic County. 3 turnovers here for Southeast of Saline in the quarter. Republic County also has 3. Kinky with it, now looking to the right. She'll play it that way to Avery Stent. Stent now directing traffic as they overload the right-hand side of the floor. There's a 3-pointer now by Stent, and that's good. Avery Stent, 14 now for the junior. Inside a minute left to go. Republic County's on a little 5-0 run here. They've cut it down to 10, and now Southeast turns the basketball over.
Well, Coach can't be pleased with this last 3 possessions because we've turned it over all 3 of them. But, it's hard. Young kids or older kids to understand that regardless who your opponent is, you have to play.
Yeah, you can talk about every game it matters and every opponent, all this, but people know. I mean, you kind of know what you're getting into each night. And it's not like this is a Friday game where you have a weekend coming up. You have Minneapolis waiting on you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, you know what you're getting into tomorrow night. So
and that could be part of it,
yeah,
too.
Absolutely. Here's a rebound. by Kylie Stone. She has 10 now. Abba Pearson has it. Now a foul will be called here on Republic County with 8 seconds left in the quarter. That will put Abba Pearson at the free throw line for a couple of free throws. Republic County has hit their limit. The foul on Addie Couture is her third. So not many free throw shots tonight, just 6 free throws for Southeast of Saline. As Abba Pearson steps to the line, misses it off the front of the rim. So far 3 of 6 from the free throw line tonight for Southeast as a team. Pearson missed them both. Jacobson trying to get the rebound. She's going to be tied up, and the arrow will keep it here with Southeast with 5.9 seconds left. Some situational basketball here for Shauna Smith and her group to work through. Just 6 seconds left here before the end of the quarter. They have the ball underneath their own basket. Comes into Potacek. Now to Pearson. Open. She'll pull the trigger. Missed it badly. And that will have 0.9 seconds left here in the third. Public County will get it in, and that will be the end of the quarter. Nice push here by the Lady Buffs. They were down by 15 and make this now an 8-point game as we go to the fourth and final quarter. Southeast of Saline 38, Republic County 30. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter after this on KINA.
Does your free checking put more cash in your account? Does it give you free range access to ATMs nationwide? If not, tap into superpowered free Kasasa cashback checking at the Bank of Tesket. Visit bankoftesket.com to learn more. Member FDIC. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
We're growing your way. We're the Bank of Tesket.
You poured your heart and soul into the holidays. Then you poured everything else down the drain. Now a bit of post-holiday depression and that terrible, horrendous smell. What is that? That is your septic system backing up into your home, drains, and lives. If you haven't had your septic system pumped out and cleaned in the last 3 years, you are asking for trouble. Call Saline Septic Service today, and we'll make sure you're ready for all things that need to drain. And stay there. Saline Septic Service. Call us today before it's too late.
This is Trojan Basketball on KINA.
Devin Haney, Francis Flax back here, ready for the fourth and final quarter. Southeast of Saline. Not an easy night for Southeast here on the girls' side. They lead it by 8 against Republic County, 38-30. As we go to the fourth quarter, 2 double-digit scores for Southeast. Brielle Potacek with 11, Lexi Jacobson with 10. For Republic County, they also have 2 double-digit scores. Avery Stint with 14, Kylie Stone with 10. 38-30 on the scoreboard here. Republic County turns it over. Lexi Jacobson takes it away out in the passing lane. She'll go coast to coast with a right-handed layup for 2. Lexi has a dozen.
Yeah, you would have to expect that the Lady Trojans will pick it up here in this fourth quarter and do a few things.
1-3-1 extended trapping defense now for Southeast of Saline with Jacobson leading the point from half court in. There's a shot put up on the right-hand side by Peters. That's no good. And the rebound tapped out of bounds will stay with Republic County. Southeast of Saline will continue to play defense here. 10-point game. Lady Trojans from Southeast leading. Looking to rebound from the loss on the road Tuesday against Beloit. Here's Stint inside. Up and under move. May have gotten blocked partially there by Maddie Harris. It goes out of bounds. And looks like a Republic County player was the last one to touch it. Comes Southeast of Saline. Shauna Smith has not tempered her expectations here so far. She's still coaching away on the bench. Brielle Potacek with it now to Harris. Harris steps through. A little fade away. Can't get it to go. Addison Rohr fighting for that rebound. Will keep it alive for Southeast. And the Lady Trojans here with another chance to run some offense here on the baseline. Abba Pearson will be the inbounder. To the elbow, wide open, Jacobson from 15. She's knocked to the floor, and a foul will be called. Foul on Addie Couture. That is her fourth.
Well, that was a good find by Abby Pearson because Jacobson was standing out there at the free throw line, and nobody was close to her.
That defense fanned more towards the perimeter out there where Maddie Harris was. Lexi was open from the elbow jump shot there. So her first free throw here on this trip is good. 13 for her. Lexi patiently waiting on the ball before she gets her second attempt here. Now she has it loaded up and fires, and that's good as well. Jacobson 4 of 4 from the free throw line here in this game. She has the first 4 points of the fourth quarter, and she has 14 for the night. 42-30. Southeast of Saline leads it now, back up by a dozen. Here's Stent for 3. That one's too strong, no good. Run out for Maddie Harris, and she is grabbed as Maddie Harris came wide. She was looking to have a breakaway. Avery Stent reached out, grabbed her arm, and then Maddie Harris blew out her right side tire. So she's got to get that all worked out. Southeast will inbound where the foul was called in front of the, or right in the gap between the Republic County bench and the scorer's table. Maddie's having more trouble than expected with that shoe.
Tried to put it on without untying it. It didn't work.
Can't do that. And if you can, there's an issue there. You probably need to lace them up a little tighter. Maddie's sitting down right now in front of the scorer's table. Gets it on. She's ready to go again. Her and Potacik along with Jacobson, Rohr, and Pearson all on the floor. That last foul for Avery Stent was her second. Potacik has it on the right wing. Now she'll go to Jacobson. Lexi has a try to jump pass to Addison Rohr, and that one's going to be knocked out of there by Republic County. Southeast of Saline will keep it here in the corner in front of the student body. Good collection of students tonight, too, for Thursday night basketball. Here's Harris with it to Pearson. Pearson wants to drive. She's going to go all the way to the cup on the left-hand side and got it off the window. Good-looking drive, going lefty that time by Abba Pearson.
Yeah, she made up her mind when she caught the ball, she was going to the rack.
Southeast has scored the first 6 of the quarter. Here's an entry pass, knocked away by Rohr, collected by Pearson, off to Harris on the outlet. Here comes Maddie, full steam ahead. Crosses over, goes left. Potacik in the corner for 3. You can count that. Brielle Potacik has 14 points. And that is a new season high for Brielle. And a good spurt here. That's what Shauna Smith wanted to see out her squad to start the fourth quarter. They have scored the first 9 points. It's a 9-0 run for Southeast of Saline and a full timeout taken by Republic County. 6:03 left to play. 47-30. Lady Trojans on KINA.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
Citizens State Bank has been serving Kansans for over 100 years. We are a full-service bank that can service your personal, business, and agricultural lending and deposit needs. Citizens State Bank offers 24/7 convenience with mobile deposit, online banking, and our ATM conveniently located in front of the building. Stop by and see our friendly and helpful staff. Citizens State Bank at 600 Maple Street in Gypsum, Kansas. Citizens State Bank and Trust Company is a proud supporter of the Southeast of Saline Trojans.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
Back to action out of the Republic County timeout. Abba Pearson goes on the floor, gets the basketball away. Another turnover there by Republic County. Here comes Maddie Harris up the floor. Bounces it to Addison Rohr. She takes a power bounce, misses it strong. Gets her put back up and in. Addison Rohr, she averages about 5 rebounds a game. Had to get another one there. Yeah. She tacked on her first basket of the contest as well. The 7th Southeast player to score in this game.
You know, she gets her hands on a lot of basketballs. Seems like she's always in the mix.
Yes, she is. She is also, I've noticed too, has the ability to tip balls that she doesn't have a chance of getting herself. She'll tip it to somebody else. Here's a three-pointer now from the right-hand side by Gracie Simpson. That will stop a Southeast of Saline 11-0 run. And that just was to start the fourth quarter. Here's the ball now, batted out of bounds by Republic County. And Southeast of Saline briefly had a 19-point lead. .506 left to go. Annabelle Viala's into the game once again for Southeast of Saline. She'll join Pearson, Harris, Jacobson, Potacik. Pearson with it. Skip pass over the top of everything to Potacik, left-hand side. Pearson now has it back. Now plays it left to Jacobson. Lexi wants to drive. Nice pass underneath to Harris. Harris flipped it up over her shoulder, trying to get it off the window. No good, and a rebounding foul will be called going after the offensive rebound there for Southeast of Saline. It is on Vialis, her first.
It's good to see her go after that rebound like that, though. Even though she went over the back of one of the girls from Republic County.
49-33. Republic County with the ball now. They throw it into Stone in the high post, who will drive to the right-hand side. That's no good. Stent comes in, kind of over the crowd that time, and grabbed the rebound. Then she was fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, she was the recipient of that call because there was 3 Trojans there waiting for that rebound, and she came over the top of them.
Jacobson got the foul. That is her 4th. So now she will join 2 Republic County players with 4 fouls. First free throw missed. Second free throw missed for Avery Stent. Here's Jacobson now up the floor, and Southeast is able to find her. Lexi Jacobson with 6 points in the quarter and 16 for the game.
Well, there's one thing about it. Maddie Harris has great court vision, and she's always looking up as she's dribbling the ball down the court.
Yeah, you don't ever catch her looking at the floor, do you?
No.
Here comes Maddie again, negotiating traffic after a rebound inside to Vialis. Nice up and under move, and that's exactly why she's on the varsity floor. You're going to see things like that start clicking off with her, aren't you, Coach? She's got the build. She just needs the experience.
You're exactly right.
That was a great up and under move. 2 points. First varsity basket for Annabelle Vialis, the freshman. Now Pearson gets tied up there with Stone. They're going to go to Arrow to sort this one out, and it's going to go Southeast of Saline's way. 6 turnovers in the half for Republic County in a 20-point game here for Southeast. They've come out with a little different fire here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, a lot more like it.
Pearson with it on the right-hand side. Now plays it to Harris. Maddie open, steps back, gets set. That one won't go. And the rebound off of Republic County will stay here with Southeast of Saline. 3:35 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Lob pass in to Vialis. Now to Potacek. Reagan Duran from the corner for 3. That one won't go down. Long rebound on the opposite side. Ran down by Avery Stent. Here comes Stent up the floor. Middle goes behind her back. Now plays it to Peters. Peters on the right-hand side. High post entry now to Stone. That's free throw line. Stone gets it out of Treble's way. Now ends up in the corner with Peters. Southeast still playing pretty aggressive here on defense as they try to close this one out. Peters with it. She'll bring it from the left-hand side in front of her own bench. Now play it to the right.
Lady Trojans playing outstanding on defense right now.
They really are, yeah. And they force another Republic County turnover. Boy, way to get after it there on the defensive end for Southeast of Saline. They force another turnover for Republic County and now get the basketball back, leading by 20 with 2:48 left to go.
2 freshmen and a sophomore on the floor for the Lady Trojans.
A couple of seniors out there still, too, as well, with Potacek and Harris. Harris has it on the right-hand side. She'll go to Potacek, top of the circle. Braille about 5 feet behind the line. Her eyes lit up momentarily, but then situation clicked on her, and she did not shoot that. Here's a strip now by Republic County, and they're going to turn it right back over on the turnover. So Southeast will keep it here. 2:22 left to play. 53-33 our score. This one really started out good for Southeast of Saline tonight because, as we talked about, with the lack of scoring, they come down first possession. Brielle Potacek's able to hit that 3, and then they just kind of went from there. That was a good sign.
Yeah, it was a good sign. We got a little lethargic in the 3rd quarter, but now we've broke it open in the 4th.
Potacek one-handed pass to Duran. Duran puts it in down low to Pearson, who was in a really bad spot directly underneath the rim. Didn't have anywhere to go with it. She put the shot up and it missed, and Republic County pulls it away. Stent with it now, left-hand side to Peters. We go inside 2 minutes left to go. Stick with us here in postgame. We'll go over numbers of this game. Also have a Vernon Jewelers gym of the game. as we put a cap on this one coming up in the postgame. Maddie Harris now trying to deal it to Brielle Potacik. Will turn it over. The 5th turnover of the half for Southeast of Saline. Potacik will come out. She's probably done for the night. Brielle tonight, 14 points unofficially. That's a new season high for her. 3 points off of her career high that she established as a sophomore. 20-point lead here. Coming into the game for Potacik was Sarah Feldman. And a foul on Southeast of Saline will send Republic County to the free throw line. And a consultation between Maddie Harris and Annabelle Vialas as Harris is guiding her, I should say. Just giving her a little info there. Free throw is up by Frankie Snap, and that is good. That's her first points of the game. Second free throw. Too strong. Battle for the rebound. Snap's going to get her own board. Chased it all the way out to the corner. Now to Stent for a fadeaway three. That's no good. And the rebound out of bounds will come back to Southeast of Saline with 1:18 left to play.
Well, we're getting playing time for the younger ones right now. They have to have Maddie Harris in there to guide the traffic.
That's right. That's right. Harris will walk it up across. She is directing traffic now. Bounce it down to Vialas. Now back out Duran. They'll work it around. Feldman, Douglas. And now Vialas has the ball, and she is going to be fouled. Another one that I just kind of, once in a while in my brain, misplace also, only being a sophomore, is Sutton Douglas. She is young on this squad.
Yeah, and she got a little bit of experience last year, so she's got just a step up on these freshman girls that are in there right now.
Eliana Smith into the game for Southeast of Saline. She had a beautiful version of the national anthem before the game. She sang it solo, which is something I have never had the guts to even think about doing. But Ellie did it beautifully. 49 seconds left to go here. Reagan Duran has it. She'll bounce it right to Feldman. Now back to Duran. Reagan high post entry now to Smith. Back out to Reagan Duran. Feldman will try a right side three, and she splashes it home. Sarah Feldman on the board. Nice shot there by the junior. She is 2 of 4 from the three-point line this season. There's a ball now that's loose on the floor. It looked like Vialas was going to pull it out, and then she was fouled. And with 21 seconds left, Southeast of Saline will keep the basketball. Republic County gets their 4th foul for Kylie Stone. That is her 3rd. Sutton Douglas has it. 15 seconds left to go. We're in the final seconds of this one. Southeast up by 22. And a traveling violation left-hand side by Sarah Feldman.
Well, at least a 20-point win.
Yeah.
Maybe 22. It looks like it's going to be a 22-point win.
It will be 56-34 is our final score. Southeast of Saline, 11-5 on the season. They go to 5-2 in league play. Republic County takes another loss, and their losing streak continues now, 0-14. 56-34, our final. When we come back, we'll have final numbers for you of this contest. We will also have a Vernon Jewelers Gym of the Game. It's all coming up. When we come back, it's the post-game report, brought to you by Commercial Tire Centers after a Lady Trojan victory.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire-related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Saline.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
The Trojans are experts in precision passes, and Everhart Precision Ag are your experts in grid soil sampling. Everhart Precision Ag does all the sampling and data analysis in-house, keeping it local and close to the farm. They're also your local channel seedsman, selling all seeds with an emphasis in corn and soybeans. Trust Matt Everhart and Lane Hensley at Everhart Precision Ag, serving Saline, Dickinson, McPherson, and Ottawa counties, and also supporting southeast of Saline Trojans. For more information, visit everhartprecision.com.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of two types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Saline Pain Clinic. Our pain specialist will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at SalinePainClinic.org.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
Time now for the Trojan postgame show on KINA. Stick around for the game recap, final stats, and reaction from the coach. This is Trojan basketball on KINA.
Back here at Southeast of Saline High School, Devin Haney-Francis Flax as we close it out here. 56-34, the final score. Southeast of Saline gets their 11th victory of the season. They go to 11-5 on the season, now 5-2 in league play. Republic County still looking for their first win. Let's go over scoring for you for Southeast of Saline. 9 different Southeast of Saline players that got in the scoring column tonight, led by Lexi Jacobson with 16 points. Brielle Batachik, a new season high, with 14 points. Also in the scoring column, 6 points for Maddie Harris, 6 points for Abbott Pearson, 4 points for Sutton Douglas, 3 points for Sarah Feldman, 3 points for Reagan Duran, 2 points for Addison Rohr, and 2 points in the first action of the season for Annabelle Viales. For the Republic County Lady Buffs, 14 points by Avery Stint, 10 points by Kylie Stone, 5 points for Dakota Peters, 3 points for Gracie Simpson, and 1 point for Frankie Snap. Southeast of Saline, 5 of 10 from the free throw line, while Republic County was 8 of 15. Southeast of Saline with 12 turnovers, Republic County with 14. Southeast of Saline led it by 9 at the end of the first quarter, led it by 12 at halftime. That lead was trimmed to 8 at the end of the third quarter, but then Southeast came out in the fourth quarter and started on an 11-0 run, got it by as much as their biggest margin at the end of 22 points, 56-34. Our Vernon Jewelers gem of the game tonight. Let's go with Annabelle Viales. Her first action on the varsity floor. We'll give her honorable mention. Also tonight, Lexi Jacobson played well up and down the floor. Brielle Batachik had 14 points. I just love the way Maddie Harris played tonight. She dropped a lot of passes on a lot of people. And Maddie Harris tonight, our Vernon Jewelers gem of the game, as she was out there dropping diamonds all over the place, helping people score and managing the game. And even the youngsters there at the end, helping them get some varsity experience as well. Southeast of Saline wins at 56-34. Time now to turn the corner to our guys contest. When we come back, we'll revisit a conversation we had earlier tonight with head coach Bryson Flax as we get ready for game number 2 of our doubleheader at Southeast of Saline and Republic County. We're about 11 and a half minutes away from starters and the tip on that one. Back with more as countdown to tip-off comes back for the guys game here on KINA.
Are you looking for a local brokerage firm to help you with your Medicare, life insurance, and annuities? L&L Advisors is the #1 local Medicare supplement and insurance specialist. Medicare can be confusing. Let the experts at L&L Advisors help make sense of it. Stop by one of 3 locations in Salina or McPherson and speak to an agent about the needs of your family. L&L Advisors, main office at 717 Roach, right off Crawford, and in the Central Mall Salina and downtown McPherson. Based on honesty and trust, contact L&L Advisors today.
Okay, Coach, thank you for your breakdown on your offense and defense. Now here's Winnell Garrettson, your real estate coach for buying and selling.
Hi, fans. It's Winnell Garrettson from SalinaHomes.com, and I'm here to coach you up in your real estate game plan. Now is a great time to list your house, land, or investment. Or if you're in the buying mood, I'd love to help you find just the right real estate opportunity for you. And as always, go Trojans.
Buy or sell, call Linnell at SalinaHomes.com.
Time now to look at game number 2 of our doubleheader tonight on Thursday night basketball at Southeast of Saline, staying in conference to take on the Republic County Buffaloes. Bryson Flax joins us now. And Coach, let's look back on Tuesday night, the game in Beloit against the top-ranked team in the state in Class 3A, the Beloit Trojans, 45-28. You kept this game low scoring. Problem is you had trouble scoring points as well. What did you see in this game when you looked back on it?
Yeah, we hold them to 45 points, hold them to 45% from the field, maybe a little under that. We only send the line 3 times. We only turn the ball over 8 times. You expect that to be a one-possession game, or we go steal one on the road or something like that. And that's frustrating. I thought we were actually pretty good defensively. We battled on the boards. We didn't give up a bunch of offensive rebounds. We just didn't score. And I got guys coming to me, trying to get the answers. They, like I have the answers, and I can't go shoot it for them. So if getting shots was the answer, then I'd have answers. But we're getting shots, we're not hitting shots. So, we just got to be better. We got to find ways to get in rhythm earlier. But back to Beloit, I thought we battled, but at the end of the day, you got to score buckets to win games, and we struggled to do so.
You guys have put together a couple of games where you really got after the rim and attacked the rim. Sacred Heart against Chapman, and you were able to score some points, generate some trips to the free throw line, generate points that way at the stripe. But, man, it is just hard to score inside with the length and with the height that Beloit has. Everything inside was tough. It gets in your mind after a while, right? You have one block, and you go back, and you think you might have gotten fouled, but the ref doesn't call it. You only have 4 free throw attempts, and everything intimidating inside, and that really plays on you a little bit too, doesn't it?
Yeah, and they were packing it in a little bit, and the thing with that is, though, we were going to the rim not to score. I thought we were going to the rim to not get our shot blocked, and there's a difference there. So, it's just things we have to continue to work on. I thought by this time we'd be there, but, we still got some games to correct some things before postseason, and that's our intention.
15 games in the book coming into tonight. We start to look more seriously now at the sub-state standings that are just kind of sitting there, and the Case is doing a nice job updating everyone finally after just not having a clue what was going on unless you went out and really did some scouting. But standings are online now. You can look at it anytime you want, and you're kind of right in the middle of the field there where you can either gain a couple spots or lose a couple of spots. And these 2 games here, not only tonight but also tomorrow night in league, Republic County and Minneapolis, they're games that you look at, they're going to be competitive, but boy, these 2 games, if you can get those, will really help you out and strengthen your sub-state standings a little bit. What do you think about that field of 8?
Yeah, I think we could truthfully end up anywhere between a 3 and a 6, and that's just kind of where we're at right now, but I keep telling the guys we can only control us, so we have to do our part. Starts tonight, obviously, and moves forward to tomorrow, and then 2 big ones Monday and Tuesday, and it's fast and furious to the end, and we just, like I said, we just want to make sure that we're playing our best basketball soon, because we're running out of time for that.
The schedule's weird when you look at it because technically tonight's the last makeup game, but it comes at a time where it's inserted in there. We're almost playing the NBA schedule, right? We're playing 2 games on each side of the Super Bowl where nobody's allowed to do anything in the sports world. But as you said, tonight, tomorrow, and then Monday at Ellenwood, Tuesday against Ellsworth. And you look at that schedule and you're like, holy cow, we're going to be busy. But what do you think about this Republic County team here tonight? Me and Coach Flax, we were talking here, and like Francis said, the wins don't always come for Republic County, but the effort has been really good. I know they're down on the boys' side of numbers this year.
Yeah, definitely, and they're doing what they can, and I'll tell you, they're going to come out and give us their best shot, and that's all you can ask for, and I don't think that, they're kind of taking on that role of why not just go in and knock some teams off, and they're catching us off of what I would call a tough loss. We don't know how we're going to respond. It could be the ugliest game we've ever watched. But I'm hoping not. I hope that we come in and kind of handle our business early, but they are going to attack us, and they're going to throw some different defenses at us. So we got to be prepared and be able to read that early.
What do you want to see most from your guys tonight?
Let's score.
Yeah.
I feel like we've stacked some games together where we've been pretty good defensively and we've been pretty good on the glass. But we really we got to figure out how to put the basket through, or put the ball through the hoop, and why not start tonight?
I like it. We'll talk to you after the game. Good luck.
Thanks, Devin.
Bryson Flax, head coach of the Southeast of Saline Trojans. His guys tonight taking on the Republic County Buffaloes.
You poured your heart and soul into the holidays. Then you poured everything else down the drain. Now a bit of post-holiday depression and that terrible, horrendous smell. What is that? That is your septic system backing up into your home, drains, and lives. If you haven't had your septic system pumped out and cleaned in the last 3 years, you are asking for trouble. Call Saline Septic Service today, and we'll make sure you're ready for all things that need to drain. And stay there. Saline Septic Service. Call us today before it's too late.
You're telling me your driver turns you on remotely?
It feels so good. One gentle touch of a handy remote or mobile app, and my motor's running. And don't fret, my little pickup pal. New Image Audio installs these inside trucks, too.
Oh, yeah.
You'll want it when the winter chill hits. A remote start from New Image Audio for cars, trucks, even diesels. All systems remote and cell phone capable. Nationwide coverage. Get yours at New Image Audio on South Broadway.
In Salina.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
Back here at Southeast of Saline High School, about 4 minutes away from starters in the tip of this one. Southeast of Saline tangling with Republic County here in game number 2. If you missed it earlier, just tuning in, Southeast of Saline's girls get the victory, their 11th of the season, 56-34. They are now 11-5 on the year overall. Southeast of Saline on the road Tuesday night took the loss at Beloit, 45-28, and you would think giving up 45 points, only having 6 turnovers, your night would go pretty well, but, man, they just could not score. That was the biggest thing for Southeast of Saline. That's the main thing that Bryson Flax wants to see from his guys tonight. He wants to see him put the ball in the hoop and have some fun getting up and down the floor against the Republic County team that comes in with just 1 win on the year. And we'll see if Southeast of Saline can do that here tonight against the Republic County Buffaloes. Again, a busy night here, Coach, as we get ready for this game. I told Bryson it's almost like we got the NBA schedule going here. You play tonight, tomorrow night, then you take the weekend off for the Super Bowl, then come back, play Monday and Tuesday. It's a couple of nights of basketball here with 2 and 2 at the end of this week and the beginning of next week. But an opportunity here, too, in a lot of these games for Southeast boys to kind of make some hay and strengthen that sub-state standing.
Yeah. Well, there's a log jam for the 3, 4, and 5 seed in our sub-state, and we're right in that mix. This is a stretch for us that we really have to put some wins together in order for us to get a favorable seed in that tournament. There are a couple teams that are locked up with us that I'm positive that we are better than they are, but we play a pretty good schedule throughout the year. And a couple of those teams play a questionable schedule, but it's based on wins and losses.
And if you haven't looked at the schedule, it is almost a very Eastern-driven sub-state. It is teams like Osage City and Burlington and Council Grove and people like that you think Topeka, south of Topeka area, kind of in there. So if you have to go on the road, it isn't a friendly road trip for you. You much would rather play here. And we talked about that before the girls' game is you get to host a sub-state for once if you're wearing purple here at SES. But then it's, oh, by the way, you got to scratch and claw to get your first-round game at home, right?
Yeah, you're right about that. It's really, like you said, Eastern-driven. There's... we've got Santa Fe Trail in there, Burlington, Osage City, Council Grove.
Smoky Valley is part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've always kind of said, though, with Southeast, we run into this all the time where there's just a crosshairs, a big old cross making 4 quadrants, and we're kind of right in the middle. So it's like one year it's go there, next year it's go there, next year it's go there. I mean, how else can you explain playing regular season football against Goodland and Colby and Scott City? That's the only explanation I have, that when we went through that district a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
We get ready for this one here. Let's give you starters here as we get ready for this one. Republic County comes in. They are 1-14. They have lost 13 straight now, and they will start Connor Martin, a 6-foot sophomore, averages 19 points a game. He's the main focus of their offense. He will be in the backcourt along with 5'11 sophomore Aiden Morris. He averages 10 points a game and 7 rebounds. Caden Novak, a 6'2 junior, 4 points, 5 rebounds. Levi White, a 5'7 freshman, 7 points, 3 rebounds. And Austin Scrivener, a 5'9 senior, 2 points and 3 rebounds. So again, keep your eye and your ears on Connor Martin, along with freshman Levi White and sophomore Aiden Morris. Republic County comes in, as I said, on a skid here. They are struggling to get a victory. They are 1-14. And their losing streak is at 13 games. For Southeast of Saline, under the direction of head coach Bryson Flax, assisted by Trent Douglas and Joe Ross. They come into this game 7-8 on the season, coming off of a loss against the Beloit, the number 1 ranked team in Class 3A. They'll start 3 seniors. Connor Castleman, a 6-foot senior, averaging 4.5 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Along with Daniel Kerr, a 6-foot senior. It's Captain Kerr, averaging 7 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kerr leads the team in assists. Brenton Leeds, a 6'5 senior, averages 6.5 points per game. He leads the team in rebounding at 5.5 boards a game. Also gets an assist per contest. Owen Bailey is the team's leading scorer. The 6'1 junior, 12.5 points per game coming into this week. 2 rebounds and 2 assists. And Gannon Jacobson, a 6'1 sophomore, 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. Gannon leads the team as a sophomore in steals. Southeast of Saline here at home. Republic County coming in wearing their road reds. Time now for our new image audio keys to success. Coach Flax, take it away.
Okay, well, first of all, we're coming off of a loss at Beloit. So we have to, this is a bounce back game for us, and we can't just coast. We have to set the precedent of this game early and show Republic County that, hey, you come in here, we're not going to let you do anything to upset us. The second thing is we have to have balance in scoring. We haven't gotten anything out of a couple of our players the last few games offensively as far as point production goes. And that has to change if we're going to make a push down the end of the season. And the last thing, like always, establish tempo and play great defense, get on the boards.
As Coach Flax and I talked about, a chance to build some momentum here with Republic County, Minneapolis, then Ellenwood and Ellsworth. Your opponents get better as you go on through the week, it seems like, and a chance to string together a couple of wins here in a row if you're Southeast of Saline. Southeast starts out wearing their home whites. They win the tip. They're on offense to open this game. Gannon Jacobson has it on the right-hand side. He's out there with Castleman, Kerr, along with Bailey and Leeds. Working the ball around against Republic County wearing red. Here's a cut inside underneath the basket. Owen Bailey missed that off the feed from Jacobson, but Kerr there to clean it up on the backside for 2.
What I like to see, I saw that in the Beloit game when our guards were coming off the opposite side, hesitating at the basket. We failed to throw it to them. Right there was a good sign.
Public County with the ball on their first offensive possession. They'll pitch it out to the right-hand side. And a foul. Driving to the basket that time was the freshman Levi White, 5'7 freshman, averages 8 points a game. He will get a chance to go to the line after the official said he was contacted in the head. First foul of the game belongs to Gannon Jacobson. Levi White at the line. His free throw crawls off, no good.
You take a look at that young freshman. He doesn't really look like a freshman, does he?
No, he doesn't. Second one on the way. That one's no good as well. Kerr gets the rebound and flips it over to Jacobson. Here comes Gannon. Met in front of the scorer's table. He'll shuffle it off here to Kerr. Daniel Kerr, though, lost the basketball. It was stripped from him. First turnover of the game belongs to Southeast of Saline. 2-0 Trojans here up early. 1 minute in over the Buffaloes from Republic County. If you want to watch this game, it's live stream video right now, free of charge on SalinaPost.com. Brought to you by Salina Septic Service. Here's a drive and a jump stop. Now step through and a ball off the window by Aiden Morris. The sophomore scores the first points of the night for Republic County. 2-2. Kerr, now Bailey. Castleman, they work the ball around the perimeter. 4 out, 1 in offense here. Leeds pops out. He'll take a 3 and he'll knock it down. Brenton Leeds got set that time, and he had enough open space to launch that 3, and he was able to put it in. Good shot there by Brenton. 3-point lead by Southeast. Now playing defense. There's a drive, and Brenton Leeds knocks that one away. Takes it out of the airspace. First turnover for Repco. Here comes Southeast of Saline up the floor. Leeds on the right-hand side. Now Jacobson. They're not guarding him. He'll pull the trigger and get the 3. Southeast of Saline, back-to-back three-pointers, which is good to see. Leeds, then Jacobson. Kerr up top, playing defense. Republic County will settle into their set here offensively. Southeast playing man-to-man. Get it in. Now back out to White. He'll pull the trigger long distance. That's no good, and Southeast of Saline will get it back, leading by 6.
Well, it's a good start. Couple minutes in. Like I said, I'd like to see balanced scoring tonight.
Be nice. Kind of like what the girls did. 9 different players scored in the girls' game for Southeast. Get everybody involved, get their confidence up. You always play a little better when you score some points, right? Here's Jacobson for 3, right-hand side. That's no good. Kerr, though, working on the backside for the rebound. Keeps it here on offense for Southeast. Now Jacobson on the drive will get the 2. 5 early points. Back-to-back possession scoring for Gannon Jacobson. There's a little run and jump now as Jacobson comes out, takes a man from Kerr. They get into the lane. Shot up by Morris is no good. Leads with the rebound. Bailey all the way to the cup, coast to coast on the quick transition. Owen Bailey becomes the 4th Southeast player to score. 12-2. All of a sudden, that lead is 10 for Southeast. 4:30 left to play. First quarter here early on. Here's a block by Brenton Leeds at the rim. That ball looked like it was going to be short anyway, but Brenton took advantage of it. Here's Jacobson. Now middle of the floor, Bailey. Bailey, little head and shoulder fake, leaves it off to Leeds off the drive. Back out to Jacobson. Kerr makes the extra pass. It's Bailey from the corner. 3-pointer, count it. Back-to-back buckets now for Owen Bailey, and it's a good start for Southeast. 15 points in the first 4 minutes of play in a 30-second timeout. 15-2 is our score. Southeast of Saline's off and running as they lead it here early on over Republic County on KINA.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Saline Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Saline Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalineRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline basketball on KINA.
It's always a fun night at Southeast of Saline when you can have Thursday night basketball and there's somebody in the student body wearing a taco hat. It's awesome. 15-2 is our score. Southeast of Saline off to a good start here, shooting the basketball. They've only had 1 empty possession, I believe, in the first 4 minutes, as they are now turning their attention to defense after that Buffalo timeout. Public County doing a lot of dribbling here as Southeast of Saline switching off defensively. Public County has it out away from the basket now. Owen Cole has checked into the game. Here's a shot put up left-hand side. That is
blocked
no good.
Again.
Yeah, Connor Martin shot that one.
Leeds blocked that one also.
Brenton's off to a good start. Couple blocks, couple rebounds, 5 points already for Brenton Leeds. 3:34 left to play first quarter. Here's Gannon Jacobson wide open. He goes to the front of the rim and lays it up again. Gannon Jacobson with 7 as the lead grows to 15. 17-2 our score. High screen for Republic County. They don't use it. Now they play it back to the screener. It's Owen Cole. Cole with the basketball now back to Levi White. He wants to reset the look here for Republic County. Couple of dribbles to the left. Now gets into the side of the paint and a early foul there on that drive. They're going to say it's a shooting foul, though, that will send Levi White to the free throw line. He's already been at the line once, missed them both. We'll see what he can do on his second trip of the evening. First free throw is up, and it's no good. Foul on Connor Castleman, by the way, for Southeast of Saline. That's his first. Omar Calzada checks into the game. Grady Gebhardt checks into the game along with Kirby Davis. Owen Bailey and Gannon Jacobson will stay. Second free throw on the way. Got that one to go. Levi White on the scoring column for Republic County. That stops a 15-0 run for Southeast. Kirby Davis goes to the glass on the right-hand side and scores again. And another timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. 2:52 left to go here from Southeast of Saline. Trojans lead at 19-3 on KINA.
If you're considering a career in healthcare, the nursing program at Kansas Wesleyan University can open doors for your future. You'll learn from experienced faculty, and there are great clinical opportunities right here in Salina. Tremendous scholarships are available, and KWU graduates posted 100% NCLEX pass rate last year. Want to know more? Visit kwu.edu/nursing today. Again, that's kwu.edu/nursing.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline basketball on KINA.
2:48 left to go here, opening quarter. It's been all Southeast so far here against Republic County. 19-3 is our score. Levi White with it, and a defensive switch there for Southeast happened a little bit late. Grady Gebhardt got into him with the body, and for Grady, that is his first foul. 3 team fouls so far here for Southeast. Republic County yet to be whistled for a foul. Connor Martin had it. Now he's going to give it up back up top to Levi White. Aiden Morris with it now. Morris bounces it out for Martin to take care of. Now to the right-hand side. Here is helped by Gannon Jacobson down low. Trying to get the strip, and he's going to have at least the tie-up. The arrow is going to keep it here with Republic County. Looks like Republic County would rather play defense. They're all running back to the other end. They'll inbound underneath their own basket. 2:14 left to go. First quarter. There's Connor Martin inside. He gets to the rim. That one rolls all the way around and goes home. Connor Martin with his first basket. He averages 19 points a game. This Republic County team only averages 34 a game, and he has 19 of them. Owen Bailey inside off the window gets 2.
It was a nice pass by Kirby.
7 early points by Owen Bailey. 21-5, loose ball. Jacobson scoops it up. He's going to fake it back to Kirby Davis, who was trailing with him. The defender never really made a decision that time, and Gannon Jacobson did the right thing, taking it to the cup. 9 points there for Gannon. 23-5. That lead continues to grow for SES. 1:25 left to play. Opening quarter. There's a jump stop in the lane and a foul called. Aiden Morris, the sophomore, got into the paint on SES, and a foul will be called here on Kirby Davis. His first. Morris will shoot 2 for Republic County. 1:21 left to play here first period. First free throw is up, and it's no good for Aiden Morris. I want to remind you, Super Bowl coverage here on KINA starts on Sunday at 1 o'clock. We have the best of both worlds. We have the coverage from Westwood One and also the Chiefs Radio Network. We'll bounce back and forth, get the best of both pre-games and post-games. Westwood One will take the game coverage while the action is going on from Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. Aiden Morris, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Coach Flax and I will keep our Super Bowl picks and our betting odds until tomorrow night. How's that?
That's a good deal.
23-5, our score here. Southeast of Saline gets into the middle of the paint. Daniel Kerr rises and shoots with that left hand and knocks it down. 2 baskets for Daniel Kerr. 25-26, 1 minute left to play in the first. Bryson Flax leaning over talking with Britton Leeds right now, who is on the bench with him. Here's a tap into the backcourt. Omar Calzada nearly got it away, but Republic County kept it in their possession. Levi White has it. White now picked up by Kerr. 40 seconds left to play in the quarter. Connor Martin, he has it. Mid-lane jumper, won't go. Rebound, Kirby Davis. Here comes Kirby. He'll bounce it off to Kerr. Half a minute left to play. Opening period. Kerr all the way to the baseline. Pitches it back out to Castleman. Castleman couple dribbles. Now to Calzada, who gets it off the glass and good. Omar Calzada, his first basket of the night. 5 different Southeast players have scored. 27-6. 12 seconds left to go. See if Southeast can close it out here on defense. Republic County running a weave. Now they're going to come off that with Connor Martin, and he is going to be fouled at the cup, and he'll go to the free throw line. First free throws of the game coming up for Connor Martin. 5.5 seconds left in the opening quarter. Foul on Daniel Kerr, his first. First free throw for Martin is up and good. He has 3. His free throw attempt coming up will be the 8th free throw of the first quarter for Republic County. And they knock it down. 4 out of 8 from the stripe. Southeast has a chance here. 5.5 seconds left. Long pass up the floor. Davis, corner 3. Can't get it to go, and the putback is also unsuccessful by Connor Castleman. 27-8, our score. Southeast of Saline laying it on Republic County in the first quarter. Second quarter is coming up when we come back. You're listening on KINA and watching live stream video on SalinaPost.com, presented by Salina Septic Service.
Don't get caught on empty. Fill up on all your basic needs at Asaria Oil and Hardware. We want to be sure you are fueled up and ready for whatever may be around the corner, no matter what time of day. Now live at Asaria Oil and Hardware, 24/7 pumps. No matter what time of day or night, your gas and diesel tanks can rely on us. During regular business hours, you can get your favorite pizza and snacks to have enough energy to win the day. Asaria Oil and Hardware, located in Asaria at the corner of Center and Main. We'll fill you up.
You poured your heart and soul into the holidays. Then you poured everything else down the drain. Now a bit of post-holiday depression and that terrible, horrendous smell. What is that? That is your septic system backing up into your home, drains, and lives. If you haven't had your septic system pumped out and cleaned in the last 3 years, you are asking for trouble. Call Salina Septic Service today, and we'll make sure you're ready for all things that need to drain. And stay there. Salina Septic Service. Call us today before it's too late.
You're listening to Southeast Trojan Hoops on KINA.
Back here ready for second quarter action. Devin Haney along with Francis Flax. Courtside here, high atop in our perch at Southeast of Saline. We'll be back here tomorrow as Southeast of Saline will return to the home gym to take on the Minneapolis Lions. Southeast starts out with the basketball. Big lead here. Good offensive first quarter, Coach.
Yeah, very good. Well balanced. A lot of people touch the basketball.
There's a drive and a pitch out to Kerr on the right-hand side. He is going to kiss it high off the window. And good. Daniel Kerr has a half a dozen. That was a pretty shot from the lefty.
It really was.
29-8. Southeast of Saline has built a 21-point lead. Early on here, second quarter, there's a nice pass. Republic County as they go across the paint. It's a Levi White to Connor Martin, and Martin gets his first basket of the second quarter. Total of 6. Kerr with it for Southeast, works it through Gebhardt. Now right side of the floor to Kirby Davis. Davis with a lob pass, low post to Castleman, and now a steal. Southeast of Saline commits their second turnover. Here comes White. A little run and jump trap here for Southeast defensively. White gets out of it, though. They play it back to the far side over to the left to Martin. A little hesitation move there, but Castleman with him step for step. Now a three-pointer on the way for Republic County. It's no good from Martin. Southeast of Saline has it back. Omar Calzada down low. Got bumped. Tried to finish on the backside of the basket. I thought he was going to get it. He does not. Now it's kicked out for a 3 from Kerr. That's no good. And Republic County grabs the rebound. Here come the Buffs running back the other way. Martin attacking the rim on the right-hand side. Bothered there by Castleman. Good job by Connor. Down low defensively. Kirby Davis with it for Southeast of Saline, working back to their offensive end. Castleman with it, sets down his defender, and Kerr is going to drive and can't get it finished on the baseline. Republic County comes back the other way. 3 minutes in to the second quarter. 29-10 is our score. Republic County is going to throw this one away. That is the epitome of an unforced turnover.
Well, the guy was going to throw it, and he threw it where his teammate was, not where he was going.
29-10. Cannon Jacobson, Brenton Leeds back into the game. They'll join Castleman, Bailey, and Kerr all on the floor for Southeast of Saline. Jacobson off to a good start, 9 points. Owen Bailey at 7. Bailey trying to add to it, and he will. A three-pointer. Shade left, top of the circle for Owen Bailey. He's in double digits now with 10. Ball on the floor for Republic County, goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch to Southeast of Saline, and the Buffs will keep it here. It's not a lot of action to talk about. We're not ignoring the Bennington State Bank scoreboard. It's just kind of, we're the primetime game of the night, I guess. There's nobody else really playing tonight. Things were busy earlier in the week. And, of course, tomorrow night they'll be busy as well. We'll have that high school basketball scoreboard show for you tomorrow from 10 until 11 o'clock. Tonight, pretty quiet, though, just concentrating here on Republic County and Southeast of Saline. Here's a foul of Castleman and Martin are kind of going at it here, aren't they? They're getting after each other.
Well, usually Connor plays against the best player of the other team, and that's what he's doing tonight.
Picked up his second foul there, first foul of the quarter for either team. So we are 3 minutes into the second quarter. 32-10, our score. And a shot up by Connor Martin is good. 8 points for him. He has 8 of Republic County's 12. There's Jacobson driving off the right-hand side. He's tripped up, goes down. They're going to call a foul. We'll see who gets it here for Republic County. It is their first foul of the second quarter. They're going to say it is Aiden Morris. So Aiden Morris picks up his first foul. First foul in Republic County in the game. Bailey on the quick trigger three off the inbounds. That's no good. Here comes Republic County back the other way. Morris with it. Drove into the left elbow. Now gives it up to the outside. 20-point lead by Southeast here early going. Here's a deflection by Bailey. Take away by Kerr. Kerr down the floor. Bounce pass back to Bailey. 2-on-1 break to perfection. Daniel Kerr and Owen Bailey. Bailey started that with the deflection, and Kerr let him finish it. 22-point advantage once again for Southeast as we approach the halfway mark of the second quarter. Levi White gets into the defense, plays it back out to Martin. Martin trying to lure Bailey in this time. Owen Bailey guarding him and missed the shot off to the right-hand side. Southeast will have it back.
Another rebound by Brenton Leeds.
Putting together a nice stat line tonight, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Here's a turnover now for Southeast. Owen Bailey lost the basketball. That's their third turnover of the first half. Republic County has it back now, trailing with 3:30 left to play. Another block by Brenton Leeds. Castleman brings it down the floor, left-hand side, steps through, and he's going to draw the foul. Blocking foul for the Buffaloes down low as Aiden Morris was trying to stop the progress. That time of Connor Castleman, and Castleman will toe the line here with 2 free throws coming up. That's a little hesitation there on the step-through for Connor Castleman.
Yeah, it was. I think he was really waiting for Brenton Leeds. He was going to dump it off to him.
Free throw is up.
And a defender got between them.
Yeah. Castleman nailed that first free throw. Comes the 6th Southeast of Saline player to score. Second free throw, a little flat. Leeds got the rebound, though. His putback is no good. Look at Castleman come soaring in and grab a rebound. Castleman now will kick it out to Bailey. Bailey thought about the three, but he's going to save it here. Play it back left-hand side to Kerr. Back to Jacobson. He'll take the three. Off the mark. Leeds another rebound. Going back to the cup, and he'll draw the foul. Brenton Leeds just quietly working hard there inside. Is able to get another rebound, and now he will go to the free throw line and try to get a couple of free throws down. Southeast of Saline leading by 23. Brenton's first free throw is up, and it is good. I'm I'm a firm believer, too. It really doesn't matter, like, what kind of game you're in. It's good for these guys to go to the line. I mean, you go through a couple of stretches like Tuesday night in Beloit where you don't shoot a lot of free throws. Those games start piling up where you have 2-3 games where you haven't even been to the free throw line. So it's good for them to kind of get free throws out of this, too. Brenton sinks 2 of them there. He has 5 points now. Full court pressure now by Southeast of Saline is drawn up. Republic County brings it across the floor. Plays it off to the left-hand side. Under 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Here is a blow by and a drive there by Connor Martin. He is the only Republic County player to score in this quarter. He has 6 in the quarter, 10 for the game.
Tell you what, he's a pretty good player.
He is.
I like what he's doing.
He isn't flashy by any means, but you look at him and you can understand that guy could probably quietly put up 20 every night. Here's Owen Bailey. His step through, missed it, but Brenton Leeds there to put it back in the cup. 7 points for Brenton Leeds. 39-14, that Southeast lead goes back to 25. 2:16 left to play here before we break. Coming up at halftime, we'll check the numbers from the first half. We'll also have a visit with Shauna Smith. See how the night went for the Lady Trojans. Here's a steal by Gannon Jacobson across the floor to Owen Bailey. Bailey has a shot blocked. Castleman, though, will clean it up. Feed Leeds. Leeds' first attempt won't go. Second attempt won't go. Third attempt in the cup. Let's get all those rebounds, Brenton Leeds. 6 points in the quarter for Leeds. Now a foul called against Gannon Jacobson. I'm not sure what happened there. Castleman and Leeds will check out. Gebhardt back in, Calzada back in, Davis back in, and Jacobson out. 41-14. Public County up the floor, inside 2 minutes left to go. Here's a backdoor cut. They just led Martin too much, and he couldn't get there. Fifth turnover for Republic County. Owen Bailey will come out of the game. Sam Knopf in for the first time. Garrett drives off to the left-hand side. Finds Davis in the corner. Davis tried a long cross-court pass, and it's stolen away. 4 turnovers for Southeast of Saline.
Yeah, if you're going to throw it from one wing to the other, you have to put some mustard on it.
Here is White on the drive. Threw it to the backcourt. Saved, though, by Martin. Kirby Davis there with him the whole way. And now it's thrown out of bounds for another Repco turnover. 6 on the night so far. 1:10 left to go here in this first half. 41-14, Southeast of Saline. Kerr floats to the right, now comes back left. He'll leave it off in the wing to Davis. Now they work it around. Knopf on the opposite side of the floor. Back to Davis. Calzada comes off of a screen. He's open, but he'll play it to Gebhardt to the right. Clock down to 48. Here's a baseline drive by Davis. Ends up again with Knopf. Sam will try the 3. That's no good. Calzada with the rebound. Omar has it. Back to Sam Knopf. Off the window. He'll score. Sam Knopf gets the 2-pointer up and in. Sam Knopf, that is his first varsity basket this year. 43-14. Southeast lead, flirting with 30 with 18 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. The shot put up, that's no good, and a foul down low. Grady Gebhardt's going to get called for blocking out. Grady was holding the block out, and he was going to block that out no matter where it went.
He sure was.
So.
He was going to put him on that SES sign under the bus.
Yep. Lob pass for Republic County with 10 seconds left. They inbound it here. Martin dribbled to his left, pulled the trigger from 3. That's no good. Kerr with it with 5. Across half court with 4. Daniel Kerr gets into the lane quickly off the window, and the putback by Sam Knopf is good. Knopf just scored back-to-back buckets for Southeast of Saline, and he has 4 straight points to put Southeast of Saline up 45-14 here at the break. When we come back on the Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories halftime report. We'll have numbers from the first half. We will also have a conversation with head coach Shauna Smith. Talk about the Southeast of Saline Lady Trojans. That's all coming up when we come back. Southeast leads the boys game at the break, 45-14 here on KINA.
Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories. Everything to bling out your ride in one place, including top quality lift kits, wheels and tires, bumpers, Jeep accessories, fender flares, bed covers, bed liners, step bars, even custom painting. Knopf Auto is the and soil dealer and has many.
I want to recognize our Scholars Bowl team that has qualified for state. The Southeast Saline Scholars Bowl team competed at Leon Blue Stem Regional last Thursday, and the Trojans took third place at regionals with a record of 9-3. All losses were by the final question, and the Trojan point differential was 210 more points scored than our opponents. Every member of the team scored at regionals, and 2 students scored over 200 points. Representing the Trojans at regionals were Austin Hansen, Ben Grauholtz, Luke Overmeyer, Kennedy Stumpf, and Allison Bottlemall. Trojans are coached by Mr. Josh Nelson. The team, along with Landon Albright, will compete at state this Saturday at Wichita Collegiate. Good luck, Scholars Bowl. We also want to recognize Southeast of Saline first boys swimming state qualifier. This is Matthew Rochel. Now Matthew will be representing Southeast of Saline at this year's boys swimming state championship in Topeka. He qualified for state swim in the 100 butterfly with a best time of 58.71 seconds. He also has state consideration times in the 50-yard free, 100-yard free, and the 100-yard backstroke. Matthew's on the top 25 list in the 100 butterfly. He's ranked 19th in the 1 through 5A. Matthew Rochel, good luck at state. For your more halftime entertainment, we've got the Sparklers coming up on the floor.
Create a few turnovers and make it tough on you. And I think maybe you want that, don't you? I mean, you don't want to come in and cakewalk anybody. You want them to give you some problems and some things to work through. But I was impressed with Republic County down as well. They came back and cut your lead down to 8 at halftime. It was 28-16. Or 8 at the end of the third quarter, 38-30. Fourth quarter start, though, really impressed me. You guys came out in the fourth quarter and started with an 11-0 run, and the intensity went up several notches.
Yeah, well, we kind of got some steals and some shots, kind of opened some things up there. So we kind of got some things going for us there. So that kind of makes some things, and we were sitting in that zone a little bit just to kind of, since we play again tomorrow night, we're in survival mode, but we needed to get ourselves going also.
That was one thing I was going to ask about was we've talked about it too. You said it, the atmosphere tonight, not a lot of people. It's Thursday night. There's other things going on. It's going to be completely opposite tomorrow night when Minneapolis comes in here. You know what you're getting into. Naturally, the players kind of look ahead because they know what's coming tomorrow, and you look at a team that has struggled, that's lost a lot of games in a row. You can't help but to mentally get by that. But I thought your girls did a good job kind of compartmentalizing everything tonight and doing what they needed to do. They had some things at times that were a little off, but I thought they played well. And it looked like you were experimenting a little bit as well.
Yeah, we probably try to play a lot more kids tonight.
Yeah.
Just, one for legs, whatever. And we've got to figure out some things. We got to get a little deeper in our bench a little bit.
Yeah.
And we got to get some, Lexi's doing a really good job inside, but we got to get some people to help her in there to score some buckets. Defense, it's not as bad. We just got to get some scoring.
I've been watching this young lady on the JV floor kind of work her way back. Annabelle Vialis tonight, you were able to get her on the floor, and it is raw at times because she is a freshman. She is learning how to play this sport. But then you see flashes like when she caught the ball on the left block, pulled a beautiful up and under move and looked like she belonged there all season long. She's going to be exciting to watch, isn't she?
Yeah, she's going to be exciting here, but we're just going to slowly get her into here. And, she's still learning a lot of our stuff here. Right. You think you know all the plays or whatever, but she's going to be slowly getting there. So just give me a few minutes here and there. Hopefully we can get some points out of her and some rebounds out of her.
Lexi played well tonight. I thought she distributed the ball really well when Republic County went to that spread out 1-2-2 look zone. I told Coach Flack you almost have to have that high post. It's a necessity in there and work everything through her. Lexi scored in that. She passed the ball in that. She did a really good job. I thought your team was pretty unselfish tonight.
Yeah, and like I've said, we probably got some more assists. Instead of Tuesday night, we didn't have very many, and it comes with shooting stuff. But I thought we did a better job of attacking the rim then. As
I said, what's coming tomorrow night. It's going to be a Minneapolis team that you guys always play close games with. They always have that sub-state feel. They are always down to the wire. What do you think about the Lions since the last time that you've seen them at their place? It's been a long time. It was back on January 5th.
Yeah, it does seem like it was a long time ago. We just know it's going to be a dogfight from start to finish, no matter if you get up by a bunch or whatever. They're going to come in, and it's going to be, intense, and they're going to get after it for 32 minutes. And so we got to bring that intensity, and we got to do things correctly tomorrow night. Like I said, when we talked about that at practice yesterday, that if you don't guard correctly, they're going to punish you. And so we got to do the things. You can't have something just, miscommunication, because that's not going to work tomorrow night.
You can say this about a lot of games, Coach, but it just seems like in my brain that Minneapolis game always comes down to who is able to turn the other team over. It's the turnover count at the end that has a direct correlation on the score because of the way the games go and the intensity of the games. Probably the same thing tomorrow night, won't it?
Yeah, like I said, we got to limit their second chance points and just make them take some tough shots.
Should be fun. We'll talk to you tomorrow night. Enjoy this one.
Thank you.
Shauna Smith, head coach of the Southeast of Saline Trojans. Her girls tonight get their 11th win of the season. They now move to 11-5 with 4 games left to go. 56-34, the final score tonight. Brielle Potachik had a new season high of 14 points. Lexi Jacobson led the way with 16 points. Lexi also 4 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. Here at halftime of the guys' game, it's 45-14. Southeast of Saline in control of this one. When we come back, stats from the first half. As we step away, we'll bring back stats from the Citizen State Bank in downtown Gypsum. It's a halftime brought to you by Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories. A 3-minute break and then back with more after this on KINA.
You poured your heart and soul into the holidays. Then you poured everything else down the drain. Now a bit of post-holiday depression and that terrible, horrendous smell. What is that? That is your septic system backing up into your home, drains, and lives. If you haven't had your septic system pumped out and cleaned in the last 3 years, you are asking for trouble. Call Saline Septic Service today, and we'll make sure you're ready for all things that need to drain. And stay there. Saline Septic Service. Call us today before it's too late.
Frisbee Construction is a service organization for the commercial grain industry dedicated to giving you the best in planning, the best in quality, and the best of workmanship and overall the best value for your dollar since 1949. Frisbee Construction specializes in new construction as well as remodel and repair of grain handling facilities throughout the Midwest. Frisbee Construction Company in Gypsum has emergency crews available as needed. For more information, go to frisbeeinc.com.
Maybe you don't play quarterback or make the highlight reel. Maybe you're not a high school athlete anymore. But just like an athlete, you can get first-class orthopedic care from Saline Ortho. Their doctors and staff strive to get you back to an injury-free, pain-free life as quickly as possible. Saline Ortho has a doctor on call 24/7 for all orthopedic injuries. So next time you're injured, trust the experts at Saline Ortho. Your voice, your choice, past, present, and future. See them online at salineortho.com.
Mary Maids in Salina offers house cleaning services you can see and feel. Your home is more than just a house. It's where memories are made and moments are cherished. Though life can be complicated, house cleaning shouldn't be. Mary Maids strives to take the stress out of your day so you can live your life your way. With more than 40 years experience and an advanced time-tested cleaning process, they can help you reclaim time with your loved ones. Find Mary Maids on Facebook or check out their website at marymaids.com.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
You're telling me your driver turns you on remotely?
It feels so good. One gentle touch of a handy remote or mobile app and my motor's running. And don't fret, my little pickup pal. New Image Audio installs these inside trucks too.
Oh, yeah.
You'll want it when the winter chill hits. A remote start from New Image Audio for cars, trucks, even diesels. All systems remote and cell phone capable. Nationwide coverage. Get yours at New Image Audio on South Broadway
in Salina.
You're listening to Southeast Trojan Hoops on KINA.
45-14 the score here at halftime. Let's go over scoring from that first half for Southeast of Saline. They had 7 different players scored, and it begins with Owen Bailey with 12. He spread that out, 7 in the first quarter, 5 in the second quarter. Brenton Leeds had 9 points in that first 2 quarters of play. Also 9 for Gannon Jacobson. All those came in the first quarter. Then we had 6 for Daniel Kerr, 4 for Sam Knopf, 2 for Omar Calzada, and a free throw for Connor Castleman. For Republic County, they're being led in scoring by Connor Martin with 10, Aiden Morris with 3, Levi White with 1. Free throw shooting looks like this. Southeast of Saline, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Republic County, 4 of 8. 6 turnovers for Republic County and 4 turnovers for Southeast of Saline. This game was tied at 2-2, and then Southeast of Saline went on a 15-0 run and really never looked back, as now they lead by 31 points here at the break, 45-14, Coach.
Well, kind of what we expected. I think we played better than I anticipated playing against a team that has won 1 game this year. We've shared the basketball. We've had a lot of guys score, and we've played pretty darn tough on the defensive end.
So far, so good. 31-point lead. Fun to see Sam Knopf get a couple of baskets there at the end of the second quarter. Also, as we talked about, 3-pointers were going in early on, too. Gannon Jacobson, Owen Bailey got one. Bailey got another one there in the second quarter, but a lot of their action has really been into the paint.
Yeah, well, we've had, and Brenton Leeds stepped out and hit a 3 there in the first quarter, but yeah, we've got a lot of stuff at the rim, and that's things that have to carry over into the bigger games, I guess you would say. We have to have that kind of continuity in every game we play.
I thought this stretch here, as I said before, was kind of exciting. I mean, it's no secret Republic County has struggled. They've lost 13 in a row, but you kind of start escalating what you've done, right? You just played the number 1 team in the state, but now you just kind of hit reset and you play Republic County tonight. You have Minneapolis coming in tomorrow. That should be a winnable game if you do things right. Then you go to Ellenwood next week and then Ellsworth at the end of this. So things will ramp up in this 4-game stretch here for Southeast of Saline. After tonight, just 4 games remaining. Here's Brenton Leeds on the pickup, had a loose ball, and he's able to pick it up off the Republic County turnover and move into double digits as well. Brenton now with 11.
How about the handles there? Left-handed.
Yeah. Gannon Jacobson nearly got a steal taken away there. And now Daniel Kerr trying to get a steal, and they call a foul on Kerr. So Daniel Kerr will pick up his second foul.
Good to see us come out aggressive. You know, sometimes you go in there at that halftime and you know what the score is, and you sit there and you take a drink of Gatorade and, we'll just put it in cruise control.
Yeah. That's why I just talked to Coach Smith about that, too, knowing, kind of what's on the doorstep of coming in tomorrow, especially for her group. That's a real high-intensity game. It's always got that sub-state feel where the two teams play like it's the last time they're going to be able to touch a basketball. But she's pretty excited about that and was able to get through tonight and start to build some depth also with a couple of people that came off the bench and contributed well. Here's Connor Castleman in the middle of the paint as he gets his first field goal. He had a free throw in the second quarter. Now he has 3. Here's Connor Martin driving, and he is fouled up top. As he will go to the free throw line now, and that will be a foul on Castleman. That'll be his 3rd. It was either him or Kerry. One of them was going to get their 3rd foul.
Yeah, I'll say it again. This Connor Martin's a pretty good basketball player.
He's just a sophomore. Free throw is up and good. 11 points so far for Connor Martin. Second free throw on the way. He got that one as well. He is 4 of 4 from the free throw line and has 12 points. Something on the floor there the referee will pick up. Also get an assist from the Republic County bench as well as head coach Nick Junker comes out to help out.
Yeah, Connor Martin has all but 4 of their points.
Yep. Southeast of Saline now with it. Kerr is going to drive to the window on the left-hand side, and that little flip making it look so effortlessly by Daniel Kerr. He now has 8. One of his better scoring nights on the season. Public County has it inside. A little deep post entry and a fadeaway shot that is up off the back of the rim. Leads with another rebound. Off to Gannon Jacobson. Jacobson cross-court here to Bailey. Bailey, little crossover dribble, gets it to Castleman. Castleman spins off a defender and is able to score. Connor Castleman now with 5 as he has scored a couple of buckets, and now a backcourt foul on Daniel Kerr. He has picked up his third. So Connor Castleman and Daniel Kerr both with 3 fouls. 6 minutes left to play. We're 2 minutes into the second half. 53-16. Southeast of Saline off to a good start here. They started the half on an 8-2 run. And Public County turns it over.
When is it the fourth quarter when you have the running clock?
30-point spread in the fourth. I actually saw a game. People have the impression that once you hit that 30-point threshold in the second half, that clock will run in the fourth quarter, and that's not the case. I saw a game this year out of the Sterling tournament that was a 30-point game, and then once both coaches went to their benches, that shrank down to like 12, and they did not run the clock in the fourth quarter. So, yeah, it's interesting how that works, but it is 30 in the fourth.
It was a bucket by Leeds, and he got fouled. Nice power move.
He's having a good night. We talked about him in the first half. He has 13 now, scoring. Probably knocking on the door of double-digit rebounds as well. A couple blocks. Missed the free throw. 1 of 3 now from the line. Loose ball on the floor picked up by Jacobson. He'll turn around, try to give the Leeds on the backside. Britton's got to work to keep that one, and he does. Now back to Kerr, who splits 2 defenders. That ball's going to go around the cup and in. Daniel Kerr now in double digits with 10. 3 different Southeast players in double-digit scoring. Gannon Jacobson still sitting on 9. He scored those back in the first. 57-16. Southeast dominating this third quarter. We're only 3 minutes in. They have 8 points. 12 points. But the only thing that Southeast has done wrong tonight is get slightly out of position at times and foul, right?
Yeah.
4 fouls on Connor Castleman. Free throw by Connor Martin is up and good. Of course, I have a feeling this guy, Connor Martin, for Republic County, gets a lot of people in foul trouble. Both free throws are good. 14 points for the sophomore from Belleville.
I think I'd like to have him on my team.
Yeah. Start the all-underclass team. He's one of them. There's Kerr now on the drive. He tried to leave it out to Jacobson. Jacobson now will inbound after that ball is deflected out of bounds. Comes to Bailey. Leads. Now back out to Kerr. There's Bailey. Little lob pass inside. Looking for Leeds, but he was in a Buffalo sandwich and he couldn't have it. First turnover of the half for Southeast. Their 5th of the game, and Republic County gives it right back. Connor Martin that time dribbled off his right leg trying to get to the basket.
Yeah, it looks like we're trying to feed Leeds in there, but that was a little ill-advised. He had 3 red jerseys right sandwiched in between.
57-18. Southeast with the basketballs. We push towards the halfway mark of the third period. Bailey with it. Back over to Jacobson. Inside Leeds. Boy, nice pass there. A good little entry between Jacobson and Leeds. Brenton was able to spin, but then got fouled late, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Good ball movement tonight by Southeast. They've shared the ball well.
Very well.
Brenton's first free throw. Rips through the net. It's his 5th point of the quarter. Now 14 for the game. Second free throw. Rattles off, no good. Here comes Republic County down the right sideline, turning it over. 5 turnovers for the Buffs. Kirby Davis, Grady Gebhardt, Omar Calzada back into the game as we are exactly halfway through the third. Southeast leading by 40. Kerr and Jacobson still out there. Here's Gannon with a spin move, gets to the cup. Might have had a deflected or blocked from behind. It came off the window hard, and the ball out of bounds will stay with Southeast of Saline.
And I'd like to have him on my team also.
He is also, yep, put him in that sophomore group. Gebhardt kicks it out here to Davis. Kirby a little back and forth looking for Jacobson. There he is. Now Calzada on the right wing. Omar comes back to Kirby Davis. Davis steps right, now dribbles back left, comes to Jacobson. Lob pass to Grady Gebhardt. Kerr along the baseline. Try to thread the needle and get it to Gannon Jacobson, and he turned it over. 2 turnovers in the half for Southeast. That's a half a dozen in the game. 3:25 left to go here in the third. 58-18. Public County working through their offense here. Shot put up on the right-hand side. That's no good for Repco, and Caden Novak trying to score. Southeast back the other way quickly. Down low, Calzada with it. He'll kick it out. Gebhardt, he'll launch the 3. Off the front of the rim, no good, but Calzada crashing in. Was able to track that rebound and see exactly where it was going to go. And Omar gets his second basket of the night. Both of them on putbacks. 60-18. 2:45 left to go here in the third. Timeout called by Republic County. We'll take it as well. 2:44 left to go here in the third period. 60-18, Southeast of Saline leading Republic County here on KINA.
Suburban Appliance Center is your official dealer for Traeger grills. Check out this 6-in-1 versatile unit that grills, bakes, smokes, roasts, braised, and barbecues. Suburban is your exclusive dealer for the Traeger Timberline series, and they have your Traeger spices too. Suburban Appliance Center, they are locally owned and they offer appliance brands like Amana, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, and of course Maytag. Suburban also offers exceptional service. Suburban Appliance Center, 1900 South 9th.
This is Trojan basketball on KINA.
Devin Haney, Francis Flax back here at Southeast of Saline High School. 2:44 left to go in the third. Glad you could join us for some Trojan hoops. Southeast looking for the sweep here tonight against Republic County before they come back and do it again tomorrow night. It's going to be another good night here for Southeast of Saline as they host in the Minneapolis Lions. Those are always fun games.
Yeah, I think that girls' game, this gym will probably be pretty loud.
It's going to be worth the admission right there. They will also have recognition in between games for the Shrine Bowl participants. And I said participants coming up for this summer. Daniel Kerr, one of them. Also Mitch Gebhardt. They finally twisted his arm enough where he agreed to give it a shot this year. So Mitch Gebhardt be on the coaching staff for the West. Daniel Kerr will be one of his players. And Isaiah Kerr going to the free throw line here after he was bumped on his way to the basket. He's going to can the free throw. Isaiah Kerr. His first points of the night.
I think it's his first action of the night.
It is. He's in the game for the first time. Calzada commits a silly foul, makes his coach clap his hands together. Kerr goes 1 of 2 from the line. Interesting scoring here for Republic County as we talked about Connor Martin. He has scored all 4 points in the third quarter, but Republic County is without a field goal. All 4 of those points for Connor Martin were free throws. Connor Martin was the only one to score in the second quarter. There's only been one player on the team score a field goal other than Connor Martin, and that was Aiden Morris.
He missed his first one this time.
Just as I was bragging him up, look what I did to him.
He got that one, though.
We'll start another streak. He was 6 for 6. I didn't even say that. I didn't even go there to jinx him. So he's back on another streak now. 5 points here in this third quarter, all from the free throw line. 15 for the game. Calzada will launch a three. That's too strong, no good. Gebhardt trying to keep it alive. It's going to go out of bounds and go the way of Republic County. 2:18 left to go here in the third. Season winding down pretty quickly here through this stretch of games. Again, at the conclusion of the game tonight, Southeast will have just 4 regular season games left on the schedule. Martin gets to the to the rim and looks at the official expecting a foul, and he didn't get one. He just smiles it off. But the 4 regular season games, we talked about Minneapolis, of course, here tomorrow night at Ellenwood, the old stomping grounds of my friend here, Francis Flax, on Monday. Tuesday, back here against Ellsworth. And then we got to wait a whole week until the 20th to finish it out at Belleville against Republic County. And
well,
sub-state.
That's okay to have that break after 4 in a row. I think that's not a bad deal.
Let me ask you this. How do you feel about 2 breaks? You wait a week to round out the regular season, then you have almost another week for sub-state to start.
Yeah.
You can almost build a whole different team in that area. 61-21, 40-point lead here again by Southeast of Saline. It's Kerr, Calzada, Davis, Gebhardt, Knopf on the floor. 1:44 left to play here in the third. Inside, Kerr. Off the feed that time from Knopf. Isaiah missed it. It's going to be taken away by Republic County.
It was a nice feed off of that break by Isaiah. He came from the other side of the floor, posted up.
There's a step back spin, drive to the rim. Connor Martin can't get it to go, and Sam Knopf's going to take the rebound for Southeast of Saline. 1:10 left to play in the third. Davis with it on the right-hand side. He'll go to Isaiah Kerr. Now back to the left, Gebhardt. Come back near side in front of the Southeast bench with Kerr. Inside a minute left to play. Kerr will drive to the right-hand elbow. Now back to Calzada, who tried to drive, and him and Knopf were occupying the same space. Calzada got caught with a travel that time. But
yeah, he'll get credit for the turnover, but Sam might have been the reason.
61-21. Inside a minute left to go here in the third. Davis and Gebhardt pushing Republic County out towards the timeline here. It's Martin wanting to drive. Gebhardt comes off on him defensively. Martin takes him to the baseline, and Grady got a piece of his shot, it looked like. Back the other way comes Southeast. Davis, nice little feed inside to the secondary break of Omar Calzada, who was working to get up the floor. He has 4 points in the quarter, 6 for the game. Now a foul called against Southeast of Saline that'll stop the clock with 23 seconds left.
For 11, Aiden Morris will go to the line and shoot 2.
Free throws coming up for Aiden Morris.
We got a chance to have somebody else score.
Yeah. Foul is against Grady Gebhardt, his third. Free throw is up, and it is good.
That's the first point of anybody on Republic County's team since the first quarter.
Yes, sir.
Except for our guy, Martin.
Second free throw here by Morris is no good. I'm going to call a lane violation against Southeast. Morris will get a second crack at it here. Free throw is up, and it's good. Took advantage of the lane violation there. 20 seconds left to go here in the third.
Yeah, Republic County failed to score a field goal in this half.
Kerr with it. Clock down to 8. Davis on the right wing. Took a glance in at Calzada. Now he lost it off his foot. He'll pick it up, though. Gebhardt at the buzzer. and that will be no good. 63-23 our score at the end of 3. When we come back, we'll round it out. It'll go quick. Running clock in the fourth quarter. When we return, Southeast of Saline leads it big here on KINA.
Sage is your go-to source for industrial strength cleaning products, ice melt, floor equipment, paper, asphalt, and just about everything in between. Whether you're a maintenance supervisor, a small business, or just wanting your home to look amazing, stop by 732 North 9th Street in Salina, where we will be happy to assist you. You can also visit us at sageselects.com or call us at 309-1919. Sage Products, the right call every time.
You poured your heart and soul into the holidays. Then you poured everything else down the drain. Now a bit of post-holiday depression and that terrible, horrendous smell. What is that? That is your septic system backing up into your home, drains, and lives. If you haven't had your septic system pumped out and cleaned in the last 3 years, you are asking for trouble. Call Saline Septic Service today, and we'll make sure you're ready for all things that need to drain. And stay there. Saline Septic Service. Call us today before it's too late.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
Back here at Southeast of Saline High School, some new faces coming into the game here, Coach.
Yeah, a couple of these guys, I believe, brought up off the JV team or the B team, whatever you want to call it.
Here's Calzada inside, the feed from Sam Knopf. And Omar Calzada now with 8 points. Omar had back-to-back games earlier this season against Sacred Heart in Minneapolis where he scored 9 points in each outing. A long-distance shot there, a three-pointer dialed up by Aiden Morris. Brief 42-point lead there by Southeast of Saline as we'll play through this fourth quarter with a running clock. Cooper Carlin, a 5'10 junior, into the game for Southeast of Saline. Also out there for SES is Lyric Lilly, a 5'8 freshman. Republic County has it after Southeast came up empty there. Turnover by Republic County, picked up by Sam Knopf. Isaiah Kerr, top of the key three, got it to go. Isaiah Kerr, his first field goal of the night. He has 4. 68-26. Public County with the basketball. Working against this Southeast defense that did a pretty good job tonight. Now a foul. That will stop.
Like Isaiah.
Yep. Isaiah Kerr. His first.
In the game for the Buffs, number 14, Colby Wigley.
There's a block at the rim, but a foul called as Owen Cole got free for Republic County. Take that back. I said that one of the players in was Lyric Lilly. It was actually Caden Perry into the game, a 6-foot junior. He's down on the low block now. Here's Knopf for a 3. That's no good. Fight for the rebound. Involves Caden Perry, and it's going to score it out and go to the Buffs. 68-27. 5 minutes left to play. Public County with the basketball. There's a block at the rim by Calzada as he was there to challenge Levi White. We'll stay here with Republic County. There's Owen Cole off the bounce, and he's able to get that basket in. First bench points tonight for Republic County belongs to Owen Cole. 4:30 left to go. Shot put up for Southeast. That's no good for Cooper Carlin. Back the other way comes Republic County. All the way to the cup and a layup that is up and in. Connor Martin. 18 now for Martin. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay here with Southeast. .38-31. Clock continues to run here. Isaiah Kerr stops. The defender goes by. He puts it up off the window. No good. Fight for the rebound. Finally lands into the lap after a couple of tips. Went to Owen Cole. Here's Republic County up the floor. A drive to the basket and a foul that will result in free throws. Kogan Wigley to the free throw line. Have a couple of free throws coming up here for the Buffaloes. And the clock continues to melt down. Wigley's first free throw is up, no good. Second one on the way, got that one to go. So Kogan Wigley. Free throw there for Republic County, and now a foul up high as Austin Scrivener fouling Southeast of Saline's Cooper Carlin. Carlin has it off the inbounds now after the foul. That was the first foul of the fourth quarter on Republic County. Calzada's still out there playing along with Isaiah Kerr. Sam Knopf has it now. They move it around the perimeter. Comes back to the middle of the floor now. Calzada. Now back to Carlin. Near steal by Republic County. That leaves an avenue for Sam Knopf. And he's able to score. Sam Knopf with a half a dozen here. He has 6 and 70 points on the board for Southeast. 70-32. So nice little up and under move by the freshman Levi White for Republic County. He's going to draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Clock continues to roll. That foul on Caden Perry, his first for Southeast. Free throw is up and it's off the front lip. Keaton Wigley now into the game. Second free throw by Republic County's Levi White is up and good. He is 2 of 6 from the free throw line, has 2 points tonight. There's a turnover now by Southeast of Saline. Owen Cole took it away. It's a drive in and a block by Isaiah Kerr. He's going to leave it up now for Cooper Carlin to go all the way to the cup, and he missed the layup. There to follow it in was Caden Perry. And then finally, they're able to get it in for Isaiah Kerr. Isaiah has 6 points. Here's Southeast back the other way again. And a block at the baseline. The guys on the bench crack me up. They are the biggest cheerleaders right now.
And they should be.
And we're going to have a Republic County timeout with 50 seconds left to go. So a full timeout, we'll take it as well. Under a minute left to go. 72-33 Southeast here on KINA.
Farmers, now is the time to start planning for next spring. Phillips Seed stands ready to work with you to nail down the best seed genetics for your operation. They can help you select from their top-performing corn hybrids and soybean varieties, as well as seed treatments to get your crops off to a fast start. Find them online at phillipseed.com, Facebook, on X, or call 785-949-2204. That's 785-949-2204. Phillips Seed, serving, innovating, growing since 1985.
Seasons come quick, and before you know it, your yard will be ready for the mower. Be prepared to hit the grass mowing this spring with a well-maintained mower. Give Prairie Land Partners a call to have your equipment inspected and serviced by a John Deere certified technician to ensure worry-free mowing this spring. Don't wait. Beat the rush by calling Prairie Land Partners to schedule your mower today.
Delivering the right solution. Prairie Land Partners.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline basketball on KINA.
Quick timeout there by Republic County. Southeast of Saline with the basketball. 3-pointers up, no good. They got a second chance at a rebound. It's no good. And it'll go back over to Republic County. Clock continues to roll with 30 seconds left to go. 72-33. Pretty good offensive night here for Southeast, and they're still working on it. Cooper Carlin just got a steal. He's up the floor to Isaiah Kerr, who scores again. Isaiah Kerr has 7 points in this quarter, 8 for the game. 74-33, 12 seconds left to go. Republic County with it. Clock continuing to roll down, and that will be the end of the game. 74-33, Southeast of Saline gets the victory. They go back to 500. They are 8-8 now, 2-5 in league play. And Republic County loses another game here. They're still stuck on 1 win. 74-33, our final score. When we come back, we'll have numbers from this game. Also a conversation with head coach Bryson Flax. It's all coming up on the postgame show. It's brought to you by Commercial Tire Center after a Trojan sweep of Republic County right here on KINA.